So hold on, let me do this right now.
Oh my god, your mic is so loud.
Oh, is it? Hold on, let me lower it. I think it's lower now. Hopefully, we'll see. All right, what's up, everybody? Deep Freeze. We're doing a Nicolas Cage deep dive tonight. A bunch of other stuff going on. A bunch of other shenanigans per se. Let me move this image so you can see our faces. Not like you actually want to see that, but it is what it is. So there we are. It's Matty Freeze 187. My brother over there, Chaz 13.
Wow.
See, that's what happens. We got Chad already. You got William Albright. What up, nerds?
What's up, William?
Helvetica. He's not going to be with us tonight, but he will be in chat. He's busy man.
Yeah, as always.
Always. Yeah. Let me introduce our other guest. Well, not really guest. He's pretty much on the show.
Other panel member.
Yeah, our other panel member.
Not guest.
So here's his. I got a new intro for him. Every week I'm going to find a new one. Let's see how this one goes.
Quem é o pior? Jonah! Quem é o mais lindo? Jonah! Quem é o pior dos piores em toda essa cidade? Jonah! Quem sou eu? Jonah! Quem sou eu? Jonah! Não estou ouvindo vocês. Jonah! O Shogun!
Hell yeah.
What the fuck is that, dude?
I'm trying to find clips of that, and it's like I saw one that I believe that's Spanish, but it was amazing, and I was like, all right, I'm saving that.
Hell yeah.
The Shogun of Harley.
Shogun.
So crazy.
Actually, that reminds me. What's up?
Honestly, those things together look so insane.
Yeah.
It looks
like,
better in person, right, than it did on his camera?
Oh, yeah.
I think
It came
so,
out
yeah.
way better. Even
Yeah,
the clothes.
that's what I said. I said the same thing. I'm like, when you get it, you're going to like it so much more than it looked on camera.
It was showing off.
Yeah, that was showing off.
Yeah. So
we're going to take a break from the tier list for a while.
Oh, yeah.
We're getting a little burnt out on that, and we'll save it for special occasions. So we're going to do what the name of the show is, which is a deep dive, a.k.a. Deep Freeze. And this week we chose the very famous, very talked about Nicolas Cage. Either you love him or you hate him. So you'll find out from us if we love him or hate him.
Well, yeah. Well, we'll do pretty much like it's not going to be like, Nicolas Cage was born in 19.
No. We're not doing that shit.
Yeah.
No,
it's just going to be us pretty much talking about
movies.
Yeah, like his movies and stuff like that. And maybe there's some cool little facts about him. If not, whatever. But I guess first we'll go over pretty much what we've been up to. Anything new? Seen any movies? Play any games? Anything new happen?
Asking me?
Anybody? You?
Yeah,
Spooky?
Well, you know.
Anybody? Well, no, you're locked in the room playing whatever. What about Spooky? You watched anything this week?
No, I was actually going to go watch Wakanda Forever, but I've been putting it off. So at some point, maybe this weekend, I'll go watch it. I have been playing Spider-Man and Red Dead Redemption 2 on PC again because I never finished them. So I was like, oh, yeah, that's how you play these games. So, yeah.
Yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2 is how long, Spooky? Was it like 60 hours?
Yeah, and I'm like one of those guys that just like wanders around the whole game without actually playing the storyline. So I'm just like, oh, yeah, I should stop fishing and go kill that one guy.
I remember when I played it, I had an issue because I bought it day of. That's my little spiel I could tell you about it. I loved Red Dead Redemption 1, one of my favorite games of all time.
Did you like one more than 2? Or
no, you're going to hear right now. I loved 1 more than any, like Dead Space, Red Dead Redemption, Last of Us 1, some of my favorite games of all time. Resident Evil 4. Now I'm going to put Resident Evil Village, which I can talk about later. But I was so psyched. I reserved it. I go to the store, I pick it up, I get the day 1 edition, I put it in, I start playing it, I'm like, what is this? Like, I didn't like 2 at all. I couldn't play it. Yeah, I couldn't get into it. It's like moving in mud. I played it for what did I get it on? I got it on PS4, I think. And like the controls were real slow. And then I had this thing, maybe it's just me. He got sunburned because he lost his hat and I started losing health.
It's realistic.
What is going on? I'm like, this is way too much for this game. I'm like, I can't. I'm like, I put it away. I couldn't play it. I couldn't get into it. I mean, I know the game's gorgeous. I watched somebody play it all the way through. I know the story's amazing. I wouldn't say anything here just in case someone hasn't played it. But for me, I like the first one much better because it was more fun to play. Maybe it's just me. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I liked 1 also, but yeah, I think just the aspect of like lassoing someone was always fun. Like they're trying to get away.
Oh
like,
God, you got the
fighting
achievement for
past
putting
you.
them on the train tracks.
Yeah.
So did I. And it had great DLC. What was it? Undead Nightmare. That was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
DLC. Really good DLC. But I couldn't get into Red Dead Redemption 2. I know people love it, so maybe again, it's just me being a minority. But you know,
Yeah, I don't do too many PC mods, but yeah, there are a few mods that make it run a little bit more fun.
Yeah, I would think so. But yeah, enjoy it. Like I said, if they can fix it, if they can fix controls, the game's probably amazing.
Oh, I know. That's why, like, I'm kind of glad Sony's deciding to make all these games on PC again. I'm like, yeah, like, I may be buying it for like the third time in my life, but like, I don't give a shit.
That's what always happens.
I did that with Bloodborne, another one of my favorite games for PS3 when it came out, because I love Dark Souls series. And I picked the Bloodborne day one. I'm like, this game's ridiculous. There's no shields. Like, how do you block? Like, you have to use a gun to counter. Like, this is way too much for me. And I sold it right away. And then I bought it again. Played it a little bit longer. I'm like, I still don't like it. Then I gave it to one of my friends, and then it came free on like their Game Pass thing, like a PS Plus or whatever. And I played through it. I'm like, and then I fell in love with it. So it's weird. I have to give games like numerous tries to like really get into it. It's odd.
That reminds me, you didn't like Breath of the Wild, right? Were you the guy?
It's not that I don't like it. I think the game's amazing. It's just that I have such a hard time playing it. Why? I don't know why.
Yeah, I love that game.
Yeah, I like I said, the equipment
probably because you played similar games ish.
No, it's the first one like it. It's the only Zelda that's open
that's
world.
saying like Zelda was like that, but there's been 7,000 other games that were open world.
Yeah, but this one did it for Nintendo, and I mean, you could literally go wherever you see. Like, there is no like, well, I can't.
You can go right to the ending too if you wanted to.
Yeah, I know. I mean, from what I've played, it's awesome. It's just that my equipment breaks so fast, and those stupid things with the lasers, they destroy me every second. I can't do anything to them.
Yeah, the timing of those attacks.
I gotta get used
right.
Early
on is rough because like all weapons break like early on. It's like once
and I don't know what to keep. I have no idea what to keep. I don't want to watch guides. Yeah. So I have like guardian swords. I'm like, oh, this thing's 30 damage. I don't want to break this. So I'm like hitting people with like bone sticks. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
Charlie, did you get your comic that you're going to talk about?
You want to do it already?
Yeah, I guess we might as well do that.
Yeah, I have it. You guys can start off.
Sure. Cool. I guess I'll go first.
Because I've been talking for 20 minutes.
Yeah, I have no graphic for this. It's just whatever it is, what it is. So basically, I just thought a little thing that we could talk about just to.
Hey, comic content from the Deep Freeze show.
Ooh, see?
Oh my, that punch was so bad. Holy shit, I didn't even realize that.
You watch your fucking mouth.
His uppercut's 5 feet away from the dude.
So for me, here's a little spiel on the comic. I should have actually did research. Let me find that. I don't know what year it came out. But this is, I never thought even now that I would still be into comics, but this is actually the first comic I ever got. I bought it when I didn't buy it because I had no money. I was a little kid. Me and my brother, my family, we took a trip to Canada, and on the way back, I guess I was being a little shit and crying and flipping out. I wanted to go to a toy store. My parents stopped, went to a comic store, or I think it might have been like, I don't know, like some weird. It wasn't a comic store. It was like a weird little store, and I pulled this one comic because I saw this character, and I'm like, he looks amazing. I need that. Whatever. So this is actually the same exact comic that my little hands touched. I don't know what year this came out. I believe it was, I want to say like 86, 87. I want to look that one up. Amazing Spider-Man 316. This is, here, I'll make myself full screen. Not like anybody doesn't really know what this is. But
I almost grabbed that book too.
This is actually this is the exact book. I still have it today. This ain't like I repurchased it or anything. This is the same exact book, the first comic I've ever owned in my whole life. This is it. Still have it today. Out of everything that I own, this is probably the oldest thing that I've had since I was a child. So this is the first comic I ever got. So this is never going anywhere. It's been here forever. Even when I sold all my comics, I kept this because to me, I couldn't give this away. This is the first thing I've ever had when I was a kid. So. And obviously one of the sickest covers ever. Like value wise, I really don't give a shit if this was like $10 or $10,000. It's staying with me forever. So that would be the comic that has meaning to me for, stupid reasons, but that's my comic.
Yeah, and you never read it still.
I probably read it when I was a kid. Like what year did that come out? Let me look that up real quick.
Do you remember what happened in the comic at all or no?
No, I was like 7.
Yeah, I forget what the year that came out.
Look, it came out in 1989, so I was 9
I was
years
gonna
old.
say 88. That was gonna be my guess. All
So
right.
I was 9 years old when that came out, so you could do the math.
How many times have you tried to draw something like that, like off of that comic? Did that make you want to draw?
What up, Kenneth?
What's going on?
Yeah, like pretty much. I mean, when I saw the character of Venom, like he always reminded me of something that I kind of drew. Like I always used to do like a sinister face like that with eyes. But like, like I was always into like Fangoria and horror stuff, and then like I saw this character who looks fucking amazing. Like I still to this day, McFarlane Venom is my favorite Venom. And like it was just the sickest thing ever. And I was like, all right, like I need this 100%. I didn't know anything about him or what was going on, but I was just like, I need that comic. So that's my little comic spiel.
Yeah, I always loved that cover. One of my LCSs when I was a kid had that as like a poster on their door.
Yeah, he's got my brother's got something on the wall over there. If you can grab it.
Oh, I can't grab it off my wall.
You can
like
turn
maybe,
the camera.
Yeah, you can see. Yeah, it's like here. I'll make myself bigger.
You can see it. You can kind of see it.
Yeah,
it's
right there. So
look at all the shit he put in his room already. He's been here 7 months. This room looks like it's been lived in.
This room's massively clean. So I guess Charlie, you want to go next, and then I'll go.
I guess I'll go. You don't have to put me full screen.
Well, when you pull it.
What year is this? This is I can't even read on here. Let me see. Hold on. Let me get the year for it.
By the way, Albright, we already spoke about this. We'll do something down the road. Don't worry.
2004. I thought this was older than that.
What?
Put this away. So when we got back into comics, I was the one who was reading. My brother obviously didn't read any comics. I was all into horror. Obviously,
he still doesn't read them, does he?
Huh?
He still doesn't read them, does he?
He doesn't read anything. No.
The only thing I read was Last Ronin, and that's it.
Yeah,
that's a good one at least.
I mean, at least it's a good story. And I gave up after like issue 3. I'm like, yeah, I had enough. But I know how it ends. So I started reading comics, and I think, did you have the omnibus, Matt, or did we get it from our cousin first?
I bought it first on eBay. Don't ask me even why I bought them, but
because of the cover, probably. So I read the omnibus and like, wow, this is awesome. So then when we got back into comics, I'm like, I was always on the lookout for it. It's such a hard book to get because it wasn't super popular. It wasn't overly like they didn't make a ton of them. The production numbers are definitely low, and it's an all black cover. And I found one on an auction. Well, this auction, kind of.
Auction. Yeah.
And it was 9.8 White Pages was selling it, and I bought it instantly. I'm like, I need it instantly. He's saying it was high grade. I didn't even care about the grade. I'm like, it looks clean, and I just want it. So the book was, again with the glare, it was Hack Slash #1 from 2004. Yeah, 2004. I thought this was older than that. You can't see it here. It's fucking.
We'll bring it closer, and go that angle. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a CBCS 9.8. This was from him. This wasn't pressed or cleaned or anything. This is definitely my favorite comic that I own. I will never ever sell this because the story is so friggin' good, and it's exactly up my alley. Like they went off on little branches where like they would fight Chucky and they would fight Reanimator and Ash and Hellraiser. I mean, they fought everyone. So basically, I'm like, I'm not gonna get into the story because it's kind of pointless. It's just a comic that I've always this is the original, William. This is the first print of the first one. This one was super hard to get. I don't think there's a lot of them in 9.8s, but I'm never selling this comic. I love the story. I love the cover. They always said that this was going to be a movie. Again, this is before all the indie shit where everything that's option.
Everything's spec now. Yeah.
Yeah, but like back in the day, there was another run by Devil's Due. This one Devil's Due? Or this is this is Devil's Due Publishing. If I can see this glare is like ridiculous, dude. I can't hold on.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter if it says, what does it say? It's hard to read on the camera.
Right next to the 9.8. Yeah, Devil's Due Publishing. There was another company that made another Hack Slash, and on the upper right-hand corner, it said soon to be motion picture. So they were making it. I'm telling you, they have to make it into a movie. It's so good, but that's a comic that I'll never sell or trade or anything. That's just one that I've always wanted because it was the first story that I read, and to get a clean one, I'm like, wow, I'm not touching that book. That's staying with me.
What do you say we cut the chit chat a-hole?
Why do I get all the fucking this fucking video? What this shit?
That was a good choice though.
I had to. So now he's drinking his coffee. He's all pissed.
Yeah, your face.
Oh,
Cock.
so do I go now?
Yeah, now Spooky,
All
it's on
If
you,
I got
buddy.
shit on.
Yeah. So now I'm realizing that we probably got back into comic books around the same year, right? Like 2014, 2015 for you guys.
Well, yeah, us was I think 20.
Well, ours was
2020,
2020 collecting.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
recent.
Yeah, so I jumped back in beginning of 2015. I'm not quite sure why, but I just saw like a comic shop in like the neighborhood I moved into, so I was like, oh, I'll check out what they have now. I haven't read X-Men and all that since like the early 90s.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So like, who knows what the hell I'll be into now. My choice was going to be Vision, I think Volume 2 of Vision, where he has like the family and all that came out in 2015.
Oh, that? Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So that was going to be my choice because that's always like my favorite story that even Tom King, right, did for that one.
Mhm.
But I actually decided to go a different way with it. So around end of 2014 and then through 2015 up until recently, Black Science was a story by Rick Remender.
I never heard of that.
Yeah,
Never heard
so
of
it
it
kind of does with multiverses and consequences and all that.
Okay.
So, right, so it follows a scientist as he's going through all the multiverses, trying to like rescue his family because. I guess like a minor spoiler, they all kind of get scattered throughout the multiverse, and he meets different versions of them and himself also.
Okay.
And yeah, it's basically he's like an arrogant scientist who like figured out multiversal travel, but he's kind of a dick, and he's dealing with that basically as he's trying to like piece together his family. And it's all about, I guess, more or less like as he's meeting these different variants of himself, he's kind of going through, I guess, the decisions, right? Like, can he be happy in the life that is not perfect, but as close to perfect as it can be, or does he kind of just destroy it all and like try to find something better? It's kind of like the whole thing. So I think
I don't read comics, but that sounds not like I would read it, but I wish that was a movie so I could watch it because I don't know.
Yeah. Well, like
that one's signed, isn't it? You have that one double signed.
Yeah, it's like dual signed, right?
It's Image first, so like it was only $1. So it was like one of the books I saw that was like, oh, I'll give that a shot. And like after reading this exact copy, I was like, okay, I'm in. Like I'm gonna go find like all the other issues. So
that's
I do
the
have
same one that you had from the beginning.
Yeah, this was the first one that hooked
one
me, and then I was like, well, I'm gonna start picking up 1 through whatever at that point. I think there was only 1 through 6 or 7 at that time. So that's what I jumped in. It goes all the way up to like issue 43 or whatever. So
I remember that type of stuff too. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, I think it's kind of funny. Some people kind of like argue the ending's not perfect, but like it's about multiversal travel. There really is not going to be a happy or sad ending. It's kind of going to be all possibilities.
It could go multiple ways.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of the direction that I think Rick Remender, who wrote the story, was kind of going for. It's kind of like a snapshot of like one particular like variant of this individual going through it. So even at the end, it kind of leaves you on a cliffhanger of like the good version of him, like kind of settling down. So you kind of do see the happy ending, but the last pages are basically the other version of him going like, I'm leaving, like leaving a note for like his wife who's dead in a different universe.
Oh
like,
my God.
Different version.
So they left the door open just in case.
Yeah, I mean, well, not so much in case, but I think there was never going to be a solid way to end the story.
Yeah, which is I think not a bad way to do it. Yeah, it's not a bad way to do it if you're going to do it.
Yeah, even though if it is like a little cliche, I think that's probably what people didn't like about it. It's like, oh, it's too open-ended for an ending. Like you kind of
people are always going to complain about something,
right? But like Matteo Scalera did all the art for like every single like cover and inside the pages. Like it's crazy to look at, especially like all these like crazy multiversal concepts.
Well, I'm definitely going to check it out now because I'll just download it digitally and check it out.
Yeah, that's the way to
hacker
do it.
you.
I think about if they would ever do it for like a movie or show, but I think cartoon would probably be the best way to actually get all that kind of art into it. But even then, I kind of wonder if people see a cartoon, they're like, oh, I can't take this seriously, kind of thing. So yeah,
I think that passed though. Ever since Invincible, like as good as that was, like I mean, I think the cartoon comic.
But this one's kind of, I guess if we read Rick Remender's stuff, so she's independent stuff, it's kind of dreary and it's not very happy at all. So I kind of wonder, like, at least Invincible has jokes in it.
Yeah,
Black Science really doesn't have any jokes I could think of in this whole story.
So it's just
like,
super dark.
Depressing. Yeah, the whole thing's like super depressing, I guess, if you really kind of go that way.
Hey, you never know.
Yeah, that was the book I grabbed just because it stuck with me, and especially like I didn't want to get into superheroes right away. Like Vision was the exception when I jumped back into it, but I was like, okay, so like getting back into comics, I can read stuff that just isn't superhero driven. There's other stuff. I think that's why I'm like a big indie fan to this day because of that too. So
yeah, I think we can all relate with that. I don't think we're really for the heroes here. I think we're all for the bad guys.
Well, that's what I also like. Is like, like I have no idea what Spooky was gonna pick, but like picking something like that is why like I love like what we do like in general. It's not like, oh, here's Spider-Man or like whatever. Like my book Spider-Man, but I'm just saying in general, like it's at least it's something like it's what's the word I'm looking for? It's like not eclectic, but it's like pretty much like everybody has their own views on certain things, and it's just cool to see something that I'd never even heard of before. So that's pretty sick.
Yeah, and then I think that's why Vision was going to be my other choice too, because at least Vision, at least as far as all of the superheroes, he's like still trying to understand what it means to be like, I guess, have like the human experience more or less. Backstory. So I think that's why
let's guess what his was. I'm guessing Spawn.
Yeah, Spawn.
That would be my pick.
Spawn number 1.
I'm still looking for a 9.8. I still need to spawn 1.9, and my stupid brother has one. He won't even freaking give it to me, asshole.
Well, for me. Like when I like, for example, like when I started collecting whatever, I was like, oh, CGC 9.8. Like the books that I need is horrible. It's like I need Pit and a 9.8, which I have.
Yeah.
I just love the cover. It's Pit, Spawn, Lethal Protector, and I need Evil Ernie Zero from Chaos Comics. I want that. They're not expensive comics. They're just those were like my favorite. Like every time, like when we were kids and we were trading, I'd always like trade up for those and be like, I'd have like multiple copies of those.
Yeah,
that was like
my stuff. Lethal Protector also because that foil cover is hard to get in 9.8 too. Also,
yeah. So like I got all the ones that I named. I do have it in 9.8 minus the Evil Ernie, so I just have to grab that.
Such an awesome cover too. It's probably the best. Is it? You think it's the best foil cover?
It's up there. I also like Amazing Spider-Man 375, the gold cover.
Yeah, see what Helvetica said. Yeah, 100%. I don't think there's anybody who dislikes McFarlane's artwork. It's way too good. Yeah. It's so insane. Those Spawn covers, like me and you spoke about it, Helvetica. How like after I gave the majority of my comics away, like to my brother, I just kept certain ones. But I'm like, I want to collect what I want because initially I was just buying stuff to flip and not keep anything. But I'm like, I want to collect stuff that is nice that I want to look at, and I went right to Spawn. Like I had a couple Spawns. I had I have Archangel in a 9.8. It's the only one I have. So I'm like, I just love this cover so much. Let me look at other Spawn covers. I'm like, holy shit, these covers are amazing. So I started just collecting Spawn like nonstop because they're so friggin' amazing to look. The detail, the stances, the poses, the colors, the action shots, like everything he does on those covers are amazing. Him and Capullo, those covers are so nice. Like I could see how it can inspire somebody to want to draw.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like me, I'm the opposite. Like it's so good. It's like, why do I even draw? I'll never touch that, so I'll just stop.
I'll stop it.
So that's it for that. Like just a little little segue into some other stuff that we thought we could do.
But they should make Hack Slash into a show or a movie. I'm not going to stop.
Yeah,
they need to. It's way too good. Like it's way too good.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like, that's the thing. I don't know. Like, I'd love to see like most of the stuff that we're into be on the big screen, but I mean, even like McFarlane was saying, Spawn was going to be made, and then he's like, "Oh, big movie announcement." And there's like, "Now wait another day," and then I don't even know what the hell the announcement was. I don't even think it was anything regarding the movie.
I don't think there was anything, right?
I think nothing happened.
Yeah, it was all just a tease, and it's like, here we go again. Like, hopefully they do. Like that's the thing. Like I remember the original movie; it was good for the time. Like Violator, I think was the best thing in the movie.
I love the animated show on HBO. That was
good.
Yeah, that was better than the movie by far.
Yeah, no, hands down. That was dark and gritty as fuck. Like
it was awesome
HBO.
Too. That was late. Late. It was like HBO, like 10 o'clock at night, wasn't it? It was like late too.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I was like,
awesome, dude.
Yeah, it was like Tales from the Crypt, but like a cartoon almost.
Yeah, I don't know if you can do a live action Spawn. Honestly, he'd be so CGI. Like, I don't know.
You still can. You definitely can.
It won't be right. Like, he's just too fucking insane looking. They're like,
yeah.
The cartoon. Yeah.
Wow.
Cartoon.
So yeah. Oh yeah, the cartoon. But yeah,
it was so fucking good, man. I love that shit.
Yeah, I mean, how many seasons did that go?
I don't know. I watched them all though.
I think it might have just went one, right?
I think maybe two. Yeah, it wasn't that long of a.
Yeah, I don't think it went too long.
Such a shame.
Yeah. So yeah.
Three,
yeah, he would know more than us.
Yeah, right. It's like he should be on the show.
Maybe.
Yeah. So I guess we'll go into our or what people are showing up for our Nicolas Cage deep dive here. So let's see. Do I have a little clip to get ready? Here. So wait, what do you say over here? Wow, really? That's horrible.
That's fucking ridiculous.
For the Spawn cartoon to do that, that's bad. So for me, I've always had this argument with my brother about Nicolas Cage, and me personally, like I don't want to say like I'm in love with the man, but all of his
You can say it. You can say it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just fantasize about him every night. That's about it.
pretty much. Like I think like I've always said like he's made so many movies. Like honestly, I think he comes out with a movie like once every month, if not.
Well, we
every
saw a
2
video and it
days.
says 91 films. That's
I think it's probably
crazy.
more than that now.
91.
Like when that was made, he made another like 17 after that.
No,
Right.
went to that last one that we didn't watch yet. That weird. What's the name of it? That long.
Oh,
name
the extraordinary.
Yeah.
Whatever
ended with
life
that.
of the whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
I haven't seen like I still got to see Pig. I haven't watched that.
I haven't seen that either. I know of it though. Yeah.
I think the most recent one I watched, I actually shut off because I was like, this movie's horrible.
Yeah, it's gonna be on the bad list.
Yeah, that's that. We didn't do a tier list, but we just did what we thought our top
Oh.
3 and then also we wanted to pick the 3 worst, just to do it how we did it. So knowing that Helvetiga's not here, we'll just rip apart his stuff real quick. So
wait. What are you? Before you get into this, you just said nothing about Nicolas Cage. Why you think he's a good actor or whatever? Like,
oh well, basically for me it was like I think he hit every single like every time he's on film, it's never at the end of it. Even if the movie sucked, you can't be like Nick Cage was bad in that. Like for me, I never really thought that. Like it was like his role. He's always destroyed the role in a good way. Like no matter what, it's crazy, whatever. And like he's done everything. Like I know there's other actors who have done like comedies, action, thrillers, drama, whatever. But like for him, I think he's done everything, and every single one of those are all spectacular in my book. I mean, I get it.
I wouldn't say spectacular. Like,
for me,
I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, like I don't know. It was just me. Like I've always like when I see like Nicolas Cage's in a movie, I'm like, all right, it gets an approval already for it should be good. Like because he's not going to be bad in the movie. I can't see him being bad in a movie. It's just that's the way it is.
Wait, and you've seen all his movies? And you said he's not been bad in any movie?
That's the thing. I haven't seen all 91 movies.
Okay.
The ones that I've chosen and
God,
picked, like the movie.
what would happen to a person if
he
they
was
watched
still
91 Nicolas Cage movies? Jesus Christ!
Because like Charlie, who do you said like? Well,
wait. Let me voice my counter to what you said.
Yeah,
And it was that I think he's very one note in everything. He's the same. Oh, I'm crazy, flipping out, fucking nuts, everything. Every movie's like that. Like he's good at it. He's good at being crazy. But that's all he does.
Leave me the fuck alone!
See? Every fucking movie's the same.
Vampire's Kiss is fucking
Yeah,
great.
it could be anything. Oh, God.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're going to talk. William, I'm going to talk about that movie. Don't worry about it. So, in going into this, he was always very one note. It's the same shit over and over. And I have another argument with my brother, and we've gotten into this a whole bunch of times with Will Smith. Fucking hate Will Smith. Same shit in every movie. Cocky, confident.
Wait, does Maddie like Will Smith?
Loves Matt.
I like Will Smith. I don't like what he did recently. That definitely dropped his character.
Or that's not Matt. That's not movie related.
Yeah,
But
that's
I'm
like
saying,
we did the wrestling.
his
We're not talking about
movies-
Benoit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
we're
like
not talking about
I
who he
love
killed and didn't kill.
yeah, like his other movies. I mean, I get it. My brother's correct with some of his stuff, but like he still did other movies where like like he did I forgot the name of the movie with his kid. The
Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah, Pursuit of Happiness. It's not like he's like an action star in that one. And then like I've still like my brain's horrible.
I know it is.
I'm trying to think of my favorite one. Enemy of the State. Enemy of the State. I love.
I always said that's a good movie because it's not the typical I'm the man Will Smith cocky bullshit.
But you hated like iRobot, which I thought was really good.
What's the difference between Will Smith in Wild Wild West, Independence Day, Bad Boys?
Yeah, but you're naming all the action movies where he has made other movies.
Just call him Mike Lowry in every movie because it's exactly who he is. He's Mike Lowry, Independence Day. Mike Lowry, every movie.
Pilot Mike Lowry in Independence Day. He's Cowboy Mike Lowry in Wild Wild West.
It's the same shit. But he did veer off the path and he made Concussion, with again horrible accent by the way. great movie. His accent was terrible.
Yeah.
What was it? It was like Padwan.
That one was actually good too. That was a guy. Again, I'm gonna fuck
That's why I
up the
can't
title.
wait till we get to Con Air with about that accent.
Oh man,
What was the one? 8 pounds or something? 6 pounds?
I didn't
or
watch
something?
it. 8 pounds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was good too.
It makes okay. Like I'm not saying he does that, but all he's known for his big movies.
Because he always had the summertime
It's the same
smash hit
shit.
movies.
So that was my thing with Will Smith because I've always said the best actor I've ever seen for me is Tom Hanks. The guy has never done the same role twice. Every role is completely different. Now he made some stinkers.
Yeah, he's making a lot of crap right now.
Now, I mean, he's like, no, who the hell's good now? There's like 2 good actors now. But like when he was on his tear, think of those movies. Think of those movies in a row. You had Philadelphia, you had Apollo 13, you had Castaway, you had Forrest Gump, you had Saving Private Ryan. All these, no role is the same. Everything's completely different.
It wasn't spelt that way, but yeah.
And yeah, it should have been spelled that way.
You probably watched a different version of that movie. That's why he spelled it that way.
That's another movie that I love. That movie, like I think that's awesome.
Same shit. I'm the man, yo. Blah, blah, blah. Same shit. Every movie's the same. Like he's not.
But you can say like Tom Hanks is almost. You can say the same shit. Minus like Tom Hanks. But those other ones are just like, oh, I'm a sad individual. Help me.
How am I saying
all the same shit?
Now I want to see Forrest Gump and Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, I mean, they're the same role, right, Matt? Forrest Gump and Private Ryan are the same.
Not totally, but to a degree.
What? In what world is Forrest Gump and Private Ryan the same? But that's always been my point of contention is that like if you cannot do multiple roles where there's no linking between your movies, then I don't consider you a good actor.
But I was also saying when we would argue, it wasn't like I was never putting him against Tom Hanks or.
You said he was your favorite actor.
Yes, no, he's my personal favorite actor.
Oh, so we're doing the favorites and best again?
No, that's what I'm saying. But I could still stand on my own ground and say like I think he's better than XYZ. When you're saying like Ed Norton's a way better actor,
he is.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I don't think so. Ed Norton made like 6 movies.
Edward Norton killed everything Nicolas Cage did in 3 movies. He just made 3 movies that were better than Nicolas Cage's entire 90
American History X.
Okay. Yep. Rounders. 25th Hour.
25th Hour.
Primal Fear.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Fear. I mean, dude, he's awesome in everything. Then he made what was it, Majestic or one of those magician when they did the magician movies.
That one wasn't that good.
No, it was good. It was either Majestic or the I forgot because Hugh Jackman did one too at the same time.
Yeah, the Hugh Jackman one I like better.
Yeah, they were both good. Yeah. I mean, you can like Nicolas Cage just like I like Halloween. Halloween's my favorite movie. It's not the best movie. Like that's my point.
Yep.
But now we veered off the path.
William Albright settled it.
Yeah. Spooky, who would you say is your favorite actor if you had to pick one of all time? I know it's a broad question, but like,
yeah,
Italian Job too, yeah.
Yeah, I think Tom Hanks is on the list for sure. Who would I throw on there?
My thing is, I never thought Nicolas Cage got the credit.
Wait, let's forget about Nicolas Cage.
No, I need more time to think about it. So go ahead, make a statement.
No, I agree with my brother because when we went into this deep dive, I'm like, you know what? Let me give it a legitimate shot, and let me watch a movie that Nicolas Cage is known for having great acting in. So I went and I watched Adaptation, and I think it came. I don't know what year. I don't know if you got a trailer or anything, Matt.
No.
Okay, but it's a weird movie because it's not the usual over-the-top, loud, boisterous Nicolas Cage. It's like he's playing Charlie Kaufman, who I believe wrote Being John Malkovich. And I don't know how true the movie is to what actually happened, but he has a twin brother, and they're both screenwriters. One of them is accomplished because he wrote Being John Malkovich. That's the main character of Nicolas Cage. And then he plays a twin. So there's 2 Nicolas Cages in this movie. And I think it was written by Spike Jonze, or directed by him.
Spike Jonze.
Yeah, it's not your typical Nicolas Cage movie. And if you want to show someone a movie that says, you know what, Nicolas Cage doesn't get the credit he deserves for acting, that would be the one.
I made my choice finally. I'm going to say Gary Oldman. Just because he has range. He was even in Tiptoes.
You and your damn Tiptoes. I know it was coming.
He just went right for Tiptoes and looked for the big name actor in it.
Yeah. Pretty much.
But you can say Matthew McConaughey. He was in Texas
he's in there.
Chainsaw Massacre.
was
Which one was that? That was
the Next Generation with Renee
it was like
Zellweger
third?
too.
Third or
Yeah.
fourth one?
No.
Which one was that one?
You had 1, 2, 3. Was it the fourth?
It might have been
It
the
must
fourth.
one.
Three was the one with the
Three was
Saw family.
like the swamps and
Oh.
shit.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
like
The
the
Saw's
Saw
family. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
don't
then it might be the fourth one then.
It
I
might.
think it is
I
the
think it
fourth.
is the
I
fourth.
think it is the
actually.
fourth. And then they did the Jessica Biel up the ass remake.
I don't know
The
why it was
camera,
the
the
ass.
camera's like up her ass.
I don't remember that edit, but all right.
Yeah, I don't remember that
Ass-
version.
The whole movie's her ass. That's all it is.
So
Yeah,
that's
there's
the-
adaptation. And the cool
that
thing
hair is legit in
Oh,
these.
Yeah,
yeah.
the cool thing is that you can tell just by looking here because the way he acts, which one is which. Like, I know they're twins and they're wearing different clothes. But you can tell which was the main one. There's a difference between the two of them. And he does a really good job of acting. Like, if you're going to show somebody a movie and say, you know what, Nicolas Cage can act, that's the one to show.
I think DiCaprio will be up there too. When
DiCaprio's probably
over.
number 2 for me.
Yeah.
Like, he's insane.
My
William,
favorite
there's
Paul
a very good under the radar Paul Walker movie. Matt, what the hell was it? Running Scared?
Running Scared.
That fucking movie's awesome, dude. Really fucking good. It takes a weird turn.
Probably my favorite Paul Walker film is
Running
Joyride.
Scared.
No, I love Joyride.
Joyride?
I love Joyride.
I like Running Scared.
Yeah. I like
Tom
that
Cruise is good too. He gets a lot of hate. There's another he's like a Nicolas Cage guy. Like fuck him. He just action movies. Tom Cruise
Cruise
is
done
legit.
like a million bangers.
Yeah, he's legit. I mean, I think so. But like I said, like Nicolas Cage isn't always over the top, blah, 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 crazy shit. Like if you watch Adaptation, it's a movie I wouldn't usually watch. It's like about a screenwriter trying to find the meaning of like life and what's meaning when you make movies. And it's really fucking good. The ending comes out of nowhere. Crackhead.
With Tom Cruise or which one? Wait, is that Collateral? Is he doing drugs in that one?
No.
Isn't he like a drug dealer in that? He's like a
drug
heist
dealer. I don't know if there's a movie where Tom Cruise is a crackhead.
I know there's Vanilla Sky. He's not a crackhead.
No, Vanilla Sky is a remake.
Yeah, it's a
of
crackhead
film.
movie.
No, it's a great movie.
I don't know which one he's talking about. Like, William, let us know which one. Well, if you could, it wasn't Collateral, the one with Jamie Foxx in it, right?
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
but you don't do
It's
drugs.
like driving him around.
Yeah, I don't think he does. I don't know. Now I'm gonna have to Google crackhead.
Paul Walker, when Paul Walker's a crackhead.
Oh, yeah, I'm Running Scared. I think he's a crackhead.
Yeah. That's a great movie.
I think he in that one. I'm not. I think he does this.
Cocaine.
I do not remember that scene at all. What the fuck? Red Heat, holy shit.
That is the best name for cocaine ever. Cocainum. I saw that. I was like, added.
Who's better, Arnold or Nicolas Cage?
Arnold.
Really?
But,
Yeah.
I think Nicolas Cage is a better actor than Arnold.
Arnold's a very good actor.
How? In what way? He just has an accent.
You lie!
I mean, honestly,
I got all these things just ready in the back.
I mean, honestly, like you're gonna tell me Arnold Schwarzenegger's a great actor? He's an action star. He's not an actor.
No, he's very good. He's made movies that there was no action.
Name one that's good. Don't say Twins, please.
Kindergarten Cop. No.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. No, well, Jingle All the Way.
Yeah.
Matt, these are not acting roles. They're comedies.
Okay, straight up acting.
It's hard to like, you know what I'm
No,
saying?
I would say Stallone is better than Schwarzenegger.
Obviously.
Straight up acting.
Yeah.
Over the top alone.
I mean, yeah. I mean, fucking, what was it, Bugsy?
Well, yeah. Let's stick to Nick Cage here. We're going a little bit
All
off the.
So, like I said, Adaptation is a good showcase of Nicolas Cage acting. Now, there's other ones, like he won Best Actor. I mean, that's something that Arnold Schwarzenegger can't say. These other guys can't say. He won Best Actor. He got nominated twice, I think. He won for Leaving Las Vegas, and I think he also got nominated for.
I thought he got nominated for Raising Arizona.
No, I wish. No, he got nominated, I think, for the ambulance one with Tom Sizemore.
Oh, that
The
movie.
hell
fucking
name of that
sucks.
one?
That fucking whacked out.
I have that on our list. It's off the top of my head, it's something like the Dead Diary or some shit like that.
Yeah, it's a really, really crazy movie, but I think he may have got nominated for that.
What did Helvetica say?
I don't know which one that is.
I never heard of
Yeah.
that. One Shot
I-
Chronicles. I gotta look it up. I gotta look at
Yeah.
that.
You gotta
It's
write that
definitely
down.
under the radar movie, but yeah. So he did win Best Actor, so he does have that claim to fame. Not a lot of guys can say that, so he does have that.
So we did a little like fake little tier list per se. So it's nice little graphic.
Oh my god!
And we chose in the back what are our top 3 and 3 worst movies of him. Oh, now my phone calling. So anyway, since Helvetica isn't here, I'll show his picks first, and then we'll talk about him. So he had Helvetica's top 3 picks was Leaving Las Vegas, Face Off, and Con Air. Worst was Wicker Man, and yeah. So those are his.
I mean, you can't go wrong with Face Off. It's amazing. You can't go wrong with Con Air. I personally don't like Leaving Las Vegas. It's a decent movie. I just don't think it's his best acting, and that's what he won Best Actor for. It shows his acting, because it's the first time I think he veers from the path of being, crazy Nicolas Cage, out of control, and he is out of control because he's an alcoholic, but it shows more of his acting chops. It shows more of his acting chops than the usual,
Leaving Las Vegas is the one with
Elizabeth
Shue.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, so that's the one when she's like the prostitute and he like.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he just drinks nonstop and.
Yeah, Con Air. We all know about Con Air, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then Wicker Man.
Oh, no, not the beast! Not the beast! Ah!
Oh man, how do you?
I've never seen that movie because I know the original, and I wasn't a fan of the original. And I was
You
like,
didn't watch the original. Stop bullshitting.
No, I know, but I wasn't a fan of it anyway. I've seen enough of it to know that I wasn't a fan of it. Like it's sucky, and the ending I know is stupid. So I was like, never gonna watch it.
Oh.
And then so I was like, nah, that's a no for me.
It's
so,
all right.
Yeah. So next, I guess I'll do me. For me, I know probably some shockers here for people, but National Treasure, absolutely love the whole series. Number 1. This ain't in order anyway.
I've only seen the first one. Is there a second? Like, there's a second one. Is there a third one, or is it just 2?
You bastard. Yeah, there's the second. There's no third. I wish there was a third.
Oh, okay.
It's blasphemy.
No. He's still alive. He could make a third one.
He could. I'd be down to watch it.
He could make 3, 4, and 5.
This is true.
I enjoyed the first one. I just didn't watch the second one.
Yeah.
There. Is that better, Maddie?
Yeah, that's fine. I accept it.
See, again, because my brother puts it on such a pedestal, I went into it thinking I'm not going to like it, and it's okay. I don't think everybody sat through the whole thing.
Yeah,
probably
I can
never
imagine
sat
growing
through
up with. Imagine growing up with him. You're like, oh, Maddie likes it. Fuck.
Exactly. And it's such a ripoff of Indiana Jones. I don't want to watch this shit.
It's better than Indiana Jones. I'll say it. I don't give a fuck.
I see. Here we go. These are the Matt arguments.
It's
In
true.
what world is National Treasure better than it might be better than Crystal Skull. That's about it.
Watch your fucking mouth. Watch your fucking mouth.
That punch is so bad.
So National Treasure, this ain't in order.
No.
Family Man is an amazing movie. Acting wise, I love the story. It's kind of like Scrooge-esque. Very, like he gets to see his life in a different view, and then like he knows he's made mistakes. It's like I think it's a low key, as bad as it's gonna sound. It's a beautiful film. I love it.
Oh my
and
God.
then 8mm is probably my number 1. I absolutely love 8mm.
If I hear any more about 8mm,
That's
So
one of the
God.
coolest fucking movies ever. It's like hardcore snuff films, fucking Joaquin Phoenix. It's the storyline's awesome. It's like kind of semi-action, definitely a thriller. And I love that movie.
I don't know
And
why
then-
you like that movie so much. I don't understand it.
It was all right.
Yeah,
It's okay.
I don't know.
But Spooky, you don't understand how this kid guffaws over this fucking movie. Like, it's better than Wait, first of all, it's better than 7.
Way better than 7. There's no question. I just rewatched 7 for the first time like 3 years
Wait, you
ago.
rewatched 7 for the first time. That makes no sense.
I watched it because I saw it, and you can't. Well, I guess not for the first time, but I rewatched it, whatever. And I was just like, no. I was like, everything falls short in that movie. If you watch
Just
it
stop,
again,
just stop.
and you could say, here, I'll tell anybody in chat who's listening, whatever, watch it now from beginning to end, and tell me that it's an epic movie, and then watch 8mm again, and tell me which one's the better film.
You
I'll
will
be
lose
surprised
every single time.
No, because the acting in that, Brad Pitt is horrendous in that. He's a crybaby the whole time.
That's the whole point of him being in that movie. He's supposed to be
he's
like,
just a crybaby the whole time, and then the
means he did a
molester
good
guy,
job.
whatever the fuck his name is, but he's just like, "Ooh,
Morgan
you'll
Freeman?
find out. You'll see what's going on."
Oh, Kevin Spacey.
And I was like, "This is so stupid." I was like, "Get out!"
So wait, you're gonna compare that to a movie where Joaquin Phoenix works in a fucking porn store and wears skin tight leather and is like, "Hey man, you want cigarettes, man?" Like he's the worst role
That's
ever.
probably his best role too. It's better than.
As soon as Maddie said, "Oh, it's a snuff film," I was like, "I already know he loves."
Yeah, and the only good thing is James Gandolfini.
He's awesome in it too. Dude, the movie hits it out of the park nonstop.
It does not.
So anyway, worst 3. Bringing Out the Dead is that ambulance movie. That thing.
Yeah, I tried to watch it. And it's like, man, this is too far gone for me. It was an Oliver Stone movie. Man, he's nuts.
Yeah, I remember I saw that. That's when I was like on my Nick Cage ride, and I was just like, I might step off right now.
This is why we need Cheese. Cheese would definitely tell us what that movie's about because I have no fucking idea what it is.
Right.
It was weird. Yeah. And then Snake Eyes was another one I was not fond of.
It's one of his better movies.
Snake Eyes I didn't mind, but actually it showcases how good what's his face is, the other actor that's opposite him. Gary Sinise. It just shows how good
Gary Sinise.
Lieutenant Dan, yeah.
Because he acts his ass off in that movie, and I was like, oh yeah, he makes Cage look like an asshole because he can't act.
Yeah. And then the other one that I can't stand is Drive Angry.
Yeah, we watched that not recently, but like
that's the one with the girl who had shit in the bed with Johnny Depp, whatever her name is.
Yeah. Amber Heard.
Yeah, Amber Heard. And like it's weird. There's like mystical shit going on. It's like a
bed shitter, yeah.
Yeah,
it's a shit bomb. It's a shit bomb.
Yeah.
The shit in the bed, yeah.
Yeah, that was my
that was her
3
first shit in the bed.
Yeah, I couldn't remember her name. It's good enough. So I guess we'll do Spookies next.
All right.
Spooky. There you
go. You mother! You stole my movie.
Yeah. I think when we first started, right, we're gonna have a top 5. So I left The Rock and what was the other one? Con Air should be on your list too.
Yeah.
But if you really think about it, they're kind of the same movie that he's in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'll go for like a more solid top 3, I guess, movies. Raising Arizona is obviously one of my favorite movies of all time. Face Off, I think my top 3 Face Off shows, I guess, how they kind of like let him go into like I guess he's not really playing a serial killer, right? He's playing like a over the top villain.
Yeah.
And they're kind of just letting him go for it. And I think it kind of ties to one of my bottom 3 movies of Vampire's Kiss, where they also told him to kind of go for it. And you can kind of see, like, depending on who's running the show, like, oh yeah, you can go for it, but at least like there's some direction.
You need some restraint.
Yeah. Yeah. So Vampire's Kiss, there's no restraint, clearly. And then Face Off, they at least have, someone else crazy and John Travolta to play opposite him. So that's why I have those 3 movies. I mean, I don't really need to say much about Leaving Las Vegas, right? Like that one's an obvious one for most of us, right? In the top 3. I guess I enjoy more or less the bottom 3. Ghost Rider 1 and 2 are so disappointing, and I like Max. I'm a big Ghost Rider fan, so to see him playing Ghost Rider, I was like, okay, maybe. And I think that was kind of my initial feeling. I was like, maybe he could pull it off. Like he's hit or miss, but like maybe.
Did you see part 2?
Yes, I did, unfortunately.
Okay, that was my next question. Like, is it as bad as people say 2 is? Like, what would you say is better, 1 or 2?
1's better, but that's not saying much.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just wondering.
Vampire's Kiss is a terrible movie, but I watch that anytime it's on TV or like playing somewhere. Have you guys seen it, right? Vampire's Kiss?
I've never seen Vampire's Kiss. I actually want to watch it.
So I forget what event causes him to think he's a vampire. So he like starts wearing like fake vampire teeth and like starts avoiding the sun. And he just goes like full on. That's even like that scene with the steak. He's like, fucking stake me, like I'm a vampire. And he starts biting women and stuff. And they're like, oh, what the hell is matter with you? Yeah,
I got a clip for this one.
I'm a vampire! 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 I'm a vampire!
Yeah.
And this is the guy that Matt says is better than Tom Hanks.
Yes.
Damn right.
Yeah. If you watch Vampire's Kiss, I think you guys won't be disappointed. like all the meme photos of him, and like I've come from that
Holy
movie.
shit, dude.
So you
What
would
is
love it.
that? Is
And,
that like mid 90s? That's got to be mid 90s, right?
Yeah, like it's fucking crazy, and
Yeah.
like you're like, okay, so clearly he's playing like a delusional person who thinks he's a vampire, and like. And I thought maybe, like, as I was watching, I was like, oh, maybe the movie will kind of lean into, like, you know what? No, he really was a vampire the whole time. Like, it wasn't all in his head.
Oh
But no,
my
it's clearly all in his head throughout the whole movie. And then I guess for my third movie, I threw in, like, a wild card because I think, for the most part, I think we have our top movies and we definitely have, like, a shared bottom tier of
I actually
movies.
like City of Angels. Is
Ryan.
the
Meg
that's the love
Ryan.
story, the romance.
Meg
one,
Ryan
right?
one.
It's
Yeah,
a
Yeah.
that one
remake of
was
an older
garbage,
movie. It's
Maddie.
not bad. I actually like it.
I did not
See?
care for
Now
that one.
you can argue with my brother.
Yeah, I did not care for that one. That was like one of my first like school like dates. Like we went like not high school, it was like a middle school dates,
Google
and I went,
Dolls, dude. It's Google Dolls.
yeah, and I went because
Iris.
my friend needed like a date for like his girlfriend's friend, so I was like, all right, fine, I'll go, and that was the movie they picked. So I don't know maybe if I'm associating that story with that movie, but I remember going, oh my god, and I looked over and she was of course crying. I was just like, oh god, get me out of here.
We have nothing in common. You're crying.
Yes.
At this shit.
This is as far as this date goes, I think.
Yeah, I didn't mind the movie. I'm not saying it's fantastic, but it would
That's a
probably
good
be.
soundtrack.
But
That
even the
song was
twist
good.
at the end where she like a spoiler dies by that fucking riding her bike into that truck or whatever.
Yeah, that was bad.
I was like, come on. And he's like, why? No, God works in mysterious ways. What can we say? It's like, are you fucking kidding me?
City of Angels, bro.
I remember that they had the DVD where it had the cardboard snap case. The front was cardboard. I got it free when I bought a DVD player. They gave me City of Angels and Sphere. Holy
Oh.
shit.
Wow, that's horrible mix.
What a
Sphere's
combo.
really bad.
What a combo.
Really shitty movies, dude.
So then I guess now we'll do my brothers. And here
It was
they
hard
are.
coming up with a worst three, honestly, because there's not a lot of movies I hate that he does.
I mean, I would watch the bottom three movies that I picked too. That's like what makes it
Yeah,
so
well,
funny.
yeah.
So I always liked It Could Happen to You. I know it's a cheesy love story with Bridget Fonda, but it was based on a true story. That's the lottery ticket movie. I love
Yep.
that movie.
Yeah.
It's really freaking good. Like, again, it's not like the typical Nicolas Cage over the top.
Yeah, he plays a normal person in that
Yeah.
one.
It's a good movie. Like, I know it's lovey-dovey shit, but like I actually like that movie a lot. It's because
Yeah.
the whole like the lottery ticket thing. It's a really good movie. Raising Arizona, I saw it in the theater, and like, no lie, that is my favorite Nicolas Cage movie by far. Nothing's close. He's so good in it. Yeah, that we'll get into that one too. But
Yeah.
Raising Arizona, dude, I can't believe that you like it as much as I do, Spooky. I love Raising Arizona. Like,
Yeah.
it's who the hell made that movie? That movie's fucking genius. Like, seriously, it's so good.
Who knows? I don't know. I mean, someone knows, but
Yeah, I mean, it's
I don't.
like friggin' early friggin' what's his name? I'm forgetting his name now. Oh my god, the guy from Roseanne. What's his name?
The Coens directed it. Coen
Oh,
brothers.
okay.
Oh,
Well, there you
yeah.
go.
That's why you like it.
Yeah, it's so good, dude. When they come up with the shit and they got to steal the baby and that fucking song. I'm not gonna sing it.
Yeah, that
That
music
was-
kicks on. Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever the fuck.
It's so. If you haven't seen Raising Arizona, please watch it. It's early Nicolas Cage before all the crazy shit. He's got the crazy hair in it. It's so good. It's really, really, really good.
Yeah.
Knowing is completely under the radar. Like,
Yeah, I
don't know
watched
how many-
it in high school. Like it was, I don't know why we were playing that movie in class. Maybe we had nothing to
It's
do that
rough,
day.
man.
Yeah, but we were watching it. I was like, what the fuck? I don't think I've seen this movie.
That-
And yeah,
what-
I enjoyed the hell out of it. I was like, I gotta finish watching that when I get home.
Yeah, I remember when we saw the plane scene. We're like, holy shit! Like at the time, you're like, this
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, it was hardcore.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, I haven't seen it in so long, and now it's kind of like Final Destination, kind of, right? Like he sees
Mm.
things that happen.
No. It's
not like predetermined.
Yeah.
No.
events. It's like yeah.
basically what happened is like the world is ending, and it's like at the end, it's like
Oh,
It's
he
kinda
knows
like-
it at the end. He's trying to tell people how to like that it's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it was.
Yeah, it gives
Yeah,
them like the dates, the death toll, and something
Yeah.
else. I forget what.
yo,
It's
Emmy,
a
what
really
up?
freaking good movie, man. Completely under the radar. Like people don't
I
even-
didn't like it.
Oh, really? That's fine. I mean,
No.
every-
I think once it gets into like the alien and like Noah's Ark type vibe, I was like,
Yeah, because that's the thing at the end where it might have been. It's like either they're aliens or they're like religious angels.
aliens.
Yeah, and you don't know
Religious
which way
aliens.
it goes. But I think the whole concept of how everything comes together, that's what made me love the movie. Plus Nicolas Cage. So
Yeah, it's one of his ones where he's acting. He's not the typical completely over the top. Now I could say
Isn't that Gone in
Facebook.
60 Seconds?
Big Daddy's movies from Kick-Ass.
See, I could say like I could have said Face Off, The Rock, and Con Air, but I wanted to go with Raising Arizona still tops them all for me. It Could Happen to You always tops them, and Knowing I've always thought were better than those three, but that's just me. Willy's Wonderland I wanted to like. Trust me.
Yeah.
That's right in my wheelhouse. I watched it with my brother, and I sat there. I go, Matt, you realize we're 40 minutes in. He hasn't said a fucking word yet.
That was cool though.
He did the whole movie. He didn't say a word.
He was just drinking. He needed like his pib drink and play
so
video games.
Fucking dumb. It's
No, I get it.
bad.
Yeah, it was
He drinks
bad.
grape soda, plays pinball, and goes out and fights them. Comes back, drinks grape soda, plays pinball, goes out and fights them. What the? Who wrote this shit? It's so.
But yeah, like that's another movie where again I think the
No.
movie sucks, but he was amazing in it.
What is he amazing at? He doesn't talk.
What do you mean?
It's terrible. It's one of his
Yeah.
worst roles. I'm surprised none of us picked Mandy, by the way, because people like masturbate to that movie.
To be honest, it was only 3, so like
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, oh,
Mandy looks amazing and he's good in it, but the movie's
Mandy's the
fucking
same as
flat.
Color of Space. It's like the
I like
same
Color
exact
Out of
movie.
Space more than Mandy.
They're very similar. Like both,
Now-
I wanted to like a lot more, but couldn't.
And like I said, Bringing Out the Dead, I disliked it because I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I know that they're going through trauma of constantly dealing with people in dying states and picking up people who are like gonna like pass away, and they have to deal with all that shit. And then they started like hallucinating dead bodies and doing drugs to stay up. I'm like, this movie's too much, man. Like, Bringing Out the Dead was way too much. That's Martin Scorsese, I think, right? It was fucking
One of those weirdos.
It was,
Yeah,
no,
I mean,
Martin
he looked
Scorsese's not a
ridiculous.
weirdo. It's just that movie's whacked.
Man.
And now, can we talk about Prisoners of Ghostland? Honest, true story. This was shortly after Color Out of Space, Matt. I think, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was after
Mandy, Color Out of Space, and then Prisoners of
The
Ghostland.
trailer looked amazing for Prisoner of Ghostland.
Yes. So we started watching it, and no joke, I think 10 minutes in, I go, Matt, shut this off right now. I'm not watching the rest of it. He goes, no. I'm like, trust me, this is going fucking nowhere. Shut it off. He comes into a town where he's like a fucking hitman or a killer.
It had the concept because
No, it didn't. No. Shh,
Wait, hold on.
Let me talk.
It had gangs.
Stop. Shh. So he
Not cool. Not cool.
yeah, well, that movie's not cool. He shows up as like a lord or something in like an Asian martial art movie with dead people. You're like, what the fuck is this? And he walks up with these leather pants and his crotch opens up and a gun comes out. What the what is this movie? I go, shut this off now. And he's like, oh, let it go. We gave it 5 more minutes and it got even worse.
Yeah,
Like,
and then
the
I
movie-
was like, all right, I'm even gonna pull the cord.
Just watch the trailer. Like, I wish he had the trailer to show
The
it.
trailer actually makes it look really good.
Do they show the crotch gun? Because it's fucking terrible.
Yeah, I think they do.
Oh,
Is that the first crotch gun in movies?
no,
No,
from
no,
Dusk Till
that's,
Or is
Dawn.
it Dust Till Dawn did it
Savini.
first?
Yeah, Tom
All right.
Savini.
Yeah, you
Sex
got it
Machine.
first with not
Sex
Jim
Machine did
Brown.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, those would be mine. I mean, dude, Prisoners of Ghostland is fucking trash.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, when it comes to Nicolas Cage, I'll still always fight for him, and like I'll always say his movies are higher ranked than X other movies. I just like him as an actor, and I will always pick like if someone's like, oh, you want to go watch like I don't know some other guys like
Will Smith or Nicolas Cage,
Will
Matt?
Smith?
What are you
Yeah.
doing?
Will Smith or Nick Cage? Who are you going?
Nick Cage all day. It's not a
right.
question. Yeah, no,
Think,
it's always
uh,
gonna be Nick Cage.
Should I tell the horrible joke I heard about the Chris Rock?
Go ahead, it's horrible.
When the police dusted Chris Rock's face after the incident, what were they looking for?
Was that Peter? Sorry, I didn't hear the joke. What was that?
When the police dusted Chris Rock's face after the Oscars, what were they looking for?
I don't know.
Fresh Prince.
Okay.
It's fucking terrible.
I'm
Anyway,
trying to
like I said,
just,
I like Nicolas
So
Cage.
anyway,
I think he's good.
You just made the list. Oh my gosh.
Watch, I guarantee someone's gonna use that joke. Whoever watching is gonna use that somewhere. It's really bad, but someone's gonna use it. In closing, for me, for Nicolas Cage, I still want to watch Pig. I think it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
I still want to watch that one where that dude visits him, and like Nicolas Cage is the real Nicolas Cage, that weird one.
Oh, the one that just came out. I forgot the name of it.
Yeah, and he's been good. I like what he does now. He just doesn't care anymore. He'll just do anything. You don't give a shit. Give him a role and he'll kill it. He will kill it. Like he's showing more versatility now than he did back then. Like he's more versatile now. Like you show, it's not the same old fucking out of control Nicolas Cage. He's showing. That movie's insane. What was that again? I love that one.
Isn't that Snake Eyes?
No, that's the one where he's the drug dealer. He's a fucking animal in that. What is that?
No, that's not the jacked one. When
yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It is.
Yes,
the
it
one
is.
who's jacked?
Yeah, it's not Snake Eyes. I know that.
That movie's fucking awesome. Whatever that is. That he's
like him and Ving Rhames in it.
Yeah, he's a beast in that movie. But yeah, like I said, you give him the right role, and there's one spooky. I don't know if you saw it. Mom and Dad.
Mom and Dad. Why does that sound familiar?
That one's another one. The movie's but he is 10 out of 10 in that.
They really. That's like Vampire's Kiss. To like just go, just do what you want.
Yeah, basically the storyline of that is, there's like whatever, for some strange reason, all mothers and fathers want to kill their kids. All parents randomly want to kill their kids.
I think I might have seen that.
Yeah,
that sounds familiar now. You're telling me.
Yeah, instead of like people becoming zombies, all parents are just driven out of nowhere to kill their kids,
murder their kids. Okay,
and like he completely flies off the fucking handle. He goes fucking insane. Like if you want to see a Nicolas Cage, like when he's crazy, watch that.
Yeah.
Oh no! Not the beast! Not the beast! Ah!
Hey, sorry.
I think you're gonna
you click it off, and I clicked it again. But
so for me, like I said, I think Nicolas Cage should get more credit than he does. I think that people give him a bad rap because he'll basically make anything. Right. But I give him credit for doing that because he'll just take any role and just kill it every time. So
I mean, that's that's why, like, for example, the three that I picked on my top three, they're like totally different kind of Nicolas Cage films. You have 8mm, which is more adult themed, if anything you want to say. Then you have National Treasure, which is kiddie, and then you got Family Man, which is like just a all around like great fucking movie. So that's the way how I think of it, at least.
Yeah, I think going back to my list, I picked a movie where he's going all out in Face Off, but then he's also going all out in Vampire's Kiss, and you're getting two different quality types of movies off that list. I was gonna say even his cameos are really good because he's doing the voice in Edge of Spider-Verse, right? Or
I saw someone do a list like top, like best
cameos
Nicolas Cage movie, and they put that there, and I was like, I love the movie.
Kick-Ass, like I was like, he's in that movie enough, but he's not the lead, right? So it's like,
I wouldn't consider those like Nicolas Cage movies in it for like 5 minutes, if that.
Yeah.
Anyone in the chat, if you want to give us any of your favorite Nicolas Cage movies, let us know.
Yeah, I'd love to hear who, like, if you want, you guys have like a top three. The same thing we did, top 3 favorite, top 3 worst.
I am kind of sad though, like I guess in hindsight now, that we didn't get the Nicolas Cage Superman movie. But
I saw the like documentary film on that. It was definitely interesting. Like
Tim Burton was going to do it, right? Yeah. So like, gosh, that would have been so weird, but I would have loved it.
Yeah, I still the Con Air hair though, right? Then you have the Con.
The hair was a little strange.
He was going to do long hair Superman, but like his costume was all crazy.
But I still think he would have did a great job. Like that
would have been a weird movie, but I think I would have liked it.
Yeah, like it seemed cool. Like he was. I think they were going kind of like making it a continuation of number 2,
the Christopher Reeve stuff.
Like with like Grodd and all that other shit. I think it was something similar to that.
I mean, they were close. He had the suit on and everything. You could find video and pictures of him in the Superman suit.
No. That's something Miles to Graceland. That's a good movie too, where they jump out of the planes.
1,000 Miles to Graceland or something.
That's another good one too, where he has to where James Caan is a mobster and he loses a poker game and he has to spend the day with his wife, and it's Sarah Jessica Parker. What is that? Honeymoon in Vegas, I think.
That's Honeymoon in Vegas.
That's a good movie too. Yeah, I'm telling you, like this.
Anything in Las Vegas, he's gold.
Yeah, well, obviously.
I saw this one clip I got to show, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" And I'm just like, "Okay." Supposedly, I read the background story of it. Like, this is just Nicolas Cage being, as people say, Nicolas Cage. Like, this was 1,000,000% not in the script, and it just showed, and it made the movie, and it just shows
90%
like
of the stuff isn't in the script.
Yeah, like this.
A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y Z. Huh?
What the fuck?
The best. I mean, think of another actor
Good
who's
movie.
done stuff
Good
like
movie,
that.
dude. I mean,
Yeah.
you can give like what's his name? Oh, what's the famous clip?
See,
from
that's why
Howard-
you guys need to watch Vampire's Kiss. I'm telling you, all these like.
It
sounds. The story
from
sounds
that
straight
movie.
right up my alley.
I think my Saturday night is going to be Tiptoes or whatever the hell that's called, and
Oh,
Vampire's
Jesus
Kiss.
Christ.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be a rough Saturday.
Yeah. At some point, you'll get bored of both. I'm sure.
I don't know, man. Like I thought I was going to fall asleep during adaptation, but I got through it because like when he was on, it was good. That's crazy. That movie has Meryl Streep in it too. It's like a legit movie. Like it's not like one of his like that thing that we just saw. Where the fuck that was with Sean Young.
Vampire's Kiss.
Vampire's Kiss.
I'm a vampire! I'm a vampire! I'm a vampire! I'm a vampire! I'm a vampire!
Even
That
the
accent is so fucking
even
bad.
the steak. Yeah, do the steak clip also. Where he's got the steak between his legs.
I don't have that one.
Yeah, you
I
do.
have-
just
You
played
just
it.
showed
You just played it.
Wait, which
earlier.
one? Oh, this one.
Leave me the fuck alone!
What is that?
Same movie. I'm telling you.
Okay, now because the way he says that there is fucking
Leave
amazing.
me the fucking alone.
fucking
Yeah, his
alone.
accent in Con Air is really bad. Like,
Oh
it's,
yeah.
it's
Like what I know what he said for that was like he wanted to be an Uber version of himself and be like the most badass version of himself. So that's how he came up with that character.
and then
And it's
Aaron
the
Rodgers
accent, though.
didn't
Yeah,
Aaron
Aaron
Rodgers
Rodgers.
dress up like him this year going to a football game?
Yeah.
He did Con Air.
Yeah. So I mean, for me, at the end of the day, like I always said, like I'm not saying he's the greatest of all time, but he's one of my favorite actors, and I will always choose a Nicolas Cage movie over like when people say, like, "Oh, my favorite actors," and then I say like Nicolas Cage, people are like blown away, and they're like, "How?" And I'm like, "How not?" Like I don't know. Like who do you like? Morgan Freeman? Like go to sleep. Like there's no.
Freeman's a great actor. You can't say that. Like
I get it, but if you're saying someone who's the same in every movie, it's definitely like half of these people that we
dude,
say.
Morgan Freeman made like 5 movies, Matt. Like he doesn't make a lot of movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was the bad guy in Dreamcatcher.
And
With
Wanted.
And Wanted.
Wanted, yeah, shit, and
Wanted a
too.
fucking awesome movie, by the way. Wanted's
Wanted is
really
very
good. It's
Yeah,
a good movie,
Wanted's-
Wanted.
That's a
Yeah.
fun one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name? That's one of his early roles. The fucking dude from
What Chris
Split.
Pratt?
no, Chris Pratt's not in fuck when he's fat in it.
Yes,
No.
he is in Wanted.
I know.
Yeah,
he's
he's
with the keyboard and he's fat in it. The
Yeah,
other guy who's in Split and fucking what's his name?
Professor X.
yeah, I can't think
Yeah,
of his
yeah.
name.
Ugh.
Whatever his name is.
Yeah,
James-
it's one of his
James
one of his
James-
early movies.
Yeah,
McAvoy?
McAvoy.
Yeah, yeah. It's one of his early
Yeah,
movies.
that's why we need Cheese. Cheese would be like, James McAvoy, 1942 was
Jeez,
born.
we need you. Forget about
That's not
Wakanda.
Cheese's voice, by the way. But
I
he,
know, that's-
he knows all the information of all this shit.
That's my brother's mimic voice of everyone in the world. Like if Spooky
Jeez.
wasn't here, that'd be Spooky's voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh.
Renfield. Oh, that's the upcoming movie. He said that's totally his voice. Renfield, I want to see. Supposedly, if you guys don't know about that, it's a vampire movie. He's gonna play Dracula, and there's like a lackey, whatever, and it's based off the lackey Renfield.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it's coming out. Like I've seen
I'm
pictures.
a
of it.
vampire.
Yeah. I've seen pictures of him with like a bald cap on, or he shaved his head.
Oh,
Like, for an
fuck.
upcoming
Yeah,
role,
he
so
looks
we'll see
he
what
looks
that
weird,
is.
and he's like all pale, and has the whole gab up and all that stuff. So, I mean, I'll see. Like I said, it's Nicolas Cage. Sign me up. I'm going to see it.
But you didn't watch Pig yet. I'm definitely gonna watch Pig. I think it's gonna be good.
Pig. The only reason I'm not watching Pig because I know
But
myself.
the animal's gonna die.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking cry like a baby.
Yeah, I'm not into that.
I
either.
can't deal with movies when animals cry, like when animals die. It's game over.
Well,
I
it
can't
matters.
do
Like if Cujo dies, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, but that was even sad when fucking.
But, like,
Cujo
when
died.
Milo
Same
and
with,
Otis-
man's best friend when fucking it's like a mutant fucking dog that's killing people with Ali
A
Sheedy, and like at the end when it fucking died, I was like fucking.
He just had
bawling. I was
rabies,
like,
though, right?
fuck.
Yeah. No, I think that was
No.
like genetically enhanced in man's best.
That was
Friend.
genetically enhanced. It was
Oh,
just a
and Man's
normal
Best Friend,
dog.
yeah.
And,
Cujo was the rabies. He got bit by.
yeah,
a
it had like
bat.
chameleon eyes and fucking. They took like the best of every animal and put it into the dog.
Get your ass, Mr. Postman.
Yeah, the postman gets destroyed.
So I think this was a decent first deep dive for us. I mean, Nicolas Cage.
To an actor, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we obviously should like have more information, but it is what it is.
Well, we're not
It's-
going to go like he was born here. He's been in this movie and that movie. It's just what we think about him. Like,
And his
It doesn't matter what you think!
you're going to get copyright. Stop with
That
the
was
fucking
quick.
shit.
We should be good with that
That's
one. Good Boy.
Yeah,
I
where
would
the,
never
where the,
watch
no, where the dog is killing people instead of it being killed. The comic.
No,
there.
but Good Boy isn't that the one with? Oh no, that's the comic. That's totally
Yeah,
different.
it's John Wick, but if John Wick was the dog.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, the one that what's the one that Owen Wilson did? I'll never watch that.
Oh, fuck those movies. I don't even know why they make them.
Marley. Marley?
Yes. Yeah.
Something like
why?
that. Yeah.
Why do you make that movie? Like, there's no reason to have that movie in existence. Like, like it's so
Yeah,
dumb.
like you're guaranteed the cry
Make you
during
cry?
it. It's just like
Yeah.
I won't watch it because I just know. It's like
What was that-
going in the movie is going to be about a dog dying. Fantastic, sign me up. I want to see that. Like, get the fuck out of here.
What
I
was
love
that
Owen
other-
Wilson.
What was that other one, Matt? Where oh my god, I said it's like the saddest movie ever with Michael Keaton.
Oh,
That movie should not exist. That movie
Life?
no, not Life.
where he's dying of cancer and
He's
he's
recording the videos for his.
Where's
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Yes. Oh my god.
Oh, isn't it My Life or something?
My Life.
Yeah,
My Life,
yeah.
My Life, yeah.
That I mean,
Kind of happy. That was the one I was thinking of.
like why is that movie even made? It's so bad. Like no, Jack Frost is not the
not this.
Out of Pepe.
that.
That's what I was thinking of.
Jack Frost. No.
No, he was. Michael Keaton was Jack Frost. The
Well,
shitty
yeah,
Jack
Michael Keaton was
Frost.
Jack Frost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
So
the
that's not what
good
he-
Jack Frost.
He doesn't have cancer in that one.
Yeah.
Oh my god! So I think we dug as deep as you can into Nicolas Cage's Vampire.
Pretty much. I mean, one more time.
Kiss of Death. That's the name of that movie.
Oh, yeah, that is. Kiss
That's a
of Death.
fucking good movie. He's roided out in that shit.
Yeah, no, he's that was What year was that one? Was that around Snake
That's
Eyes?
90s. That's 90s shit.
Yeah,
That
that was
was-
around the same. Yeah, when Snake Eyes, I was just like,
Would you say this? So here's a question. I'll just throw it out there. Do you think Nicolas Cage is better? I'm drawing a blank on the actor's name. The dude from American Psycho. Batman.
Christian Bale?
Yeah.
Christian Bale is typecasted, in my opinion. It's always like he's a skinny waist.
No, that's in one movie, Machinist. What are you
Yeah,
talking
he was the machinist.
No, they do the same thing. That's what he did. He's a method actor, in my opinion. Where like he goes to the role, just like when he won for Cinderella Man, he was a crackhead. They had lost a bunch of weight.
Cinderella Man? What?
What's the the one where he's
Bro,
the boxing
stop.
one?
What are you talking about?
He
He
was in
did
Mickey
the
Ward
boxing
movie.
one with fucking Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Cinderella Man is Russell Crowe.
Whatever, it's the other shit movie.
It's the other boxing movie.
Yeah, the other one.
Oh, the Boston one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's a method actor. It's like don't get me wrong, he's a great actor, but it's like he has to like, make himself into the character and shit. And it's like, whatever. That's just me.
So what, you would say Nicolas Cage is better than Christian Bale?
I would.
Valley
Because
Girl.
in Batman, the
Valley
worst thing
Girl,
about Batman
Graceful,
is Christian
Con Air.
Bale.
Oh, Season of the Witch
Oh,
is
yeah, that
fucking
was a garbage
trash. And so
Season of the
Sorcerer's
Witch.
Apprentice.
My mother loves Season of the Witch and Sorcerer's
Oh man,
Apprentice.
Lady
But
V.
she
you
likes all
factor
those things like the Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Valley Girl, I'm trying to think which one. Yeah, The Boxer is that one movie.
Is that the name of it?
Yeah, it's called The Boxer. Valley Girl, I don't know if I've seen Valley Girl.
Is that the name of it? I don't know this.
Obviously, I've seen Con Air and Face Off. Yeah.
Would I say Nicolas Cage is better than Christian Bale?
Oh, The Fighter. That's the name of it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's The Fighter.
That wasn't a bad movie. I liked it. My brother has weird fucking taste. I don't know. Christian Bale made some really good movies, but then again,
That's what I'm saying. Like in Batman, I will straight up say the worst thing about Batman is Christian Bale's acting as
No,
Batman.
no, his Bruce Wayne is best Bruce Wayne. It's not even close.
Ugh. I mean, I don't think he's the best Bruce Wayne.
It's
His
either
Bruce
him or
Wayne
Michael
is good.
Keaton. It's either him or Michael Keaton.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, when he's Batman, it's like it's god awful.
When he's talking, yeah, but the motion and when he's Batman in the suit, he's fucking awesome. His
Yeah,
stupid
that's
rapping
what I'm saying.
voice is
Anybody
bad.
could play that role, but like when he's talking, everything is like, oh, I'm the Batman, and like all that shit. Like that's where all those memes and jokes came from.
I know, but I wouldn't say that he's a. I don't
That's what I'm saying. Like at least Nicolas Cage, when in a movie, you can't really say Nicolas Cage was bad in that movie.
Yes.
Like he was bad.
Yes, I can. Willy's Wonderland is fucking terrible.
I don't think he's bad in that.
There's no acting. It's just
He's better in Willy's Wonderland than Christian Bale and.
Oh, stop! Another crazy comment. Stop it.
Hey, that's what it is. That's
No,
the way
there's
I'm going to
no way.
roll.
There's no way.
I think so.
No.
Like,
I mean, I would give the edge to Nicolas Cage in acting because he has much better of a catalog than then what's his name?
That's the thing with Nicolas Cage. No one has a catalog like Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, they do.
Who?
But it doesn't matter about quantity. It matters about quality. So he has his good movies outweigh probably the total amount of movies Christian Bale did. So you really can't compare them. But like Tom Hanks doesn't have half the movies that Nicolas Cage has.
Oh no, yeah. I mean, there's other guys who have like
he's done more Oscar worthy movies than all of Nicolas Cage's entire career.
That's the thing, but that's why I'm always going to be pro Nicolas Cage, because it seems like everybody is always anti Nicolas Cage. Everybody will always say,
"You meet people who are anti Nick Cage, really?"
Yeah, a lot of them.
And I think more recently now people are recognizing
like he's a goofball. Like they won't
but how good he really is. Like previously I would say prior to probably the past like 6 years, it was always like he was a joke to people. It seemed like he was never really always like people would always be like, for example, like I'm not shitting on these guys, but I'm saying like Tom Hanks, Leonardo DiCaprio, blah blah, and like Nicolas Cage would never come up in that conversation.
It doesn't belong there though.
No, but I think now his name can.
No,
like you know what I mean. I think when as sad as it sounds, the day that he goes, people are gonna realize the talent that he fucking had. Like his talent, I think is insane. That's why the name was moved.
He's not S. I wouldn't say he's S tier. He's at least end of A, top of B.
Yeah, he's B tier.
See, that's where I would say he's an S for his catalog and his movies.
How the hell is he an S?
Hey, that's me. That's Matty Freeze.
You're not, but that's not validating anything. You're just saying that's me. That's the way it is. Like, I want to hear why he's not S.
That's my personal opinion.
So he's God tier actor. He's God tier actor. Like he should teach how to act. Like he should be a teacher.
Sure. Yeah,
you're out of your fucking mind.
Also, who should be there, even though he's not made many.
Oh, here we go. Here comes something really stupid. Look, he's
smiling. Imagine that acting class with Nick Cage leading.
Yeah, dude, you know how great that would be. Because he's amazing.
Who?
Here's another one who I think isn't in a lot of movies, but if he was every movie he's in, he's 10 out of 10, and that is Shia LaBeouf. Tell me he's bad in a movie.
Transformers, he sucks.
He's good in that.
He's bad.
No. I mean, he's okay. That one is a little
in that
bit,
role for the most part.
Yeah, he says no like 6,000 times in the movie.
No. Go to no meme clip with him on YouTube, and it's like 5 hours from thing though.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I like him in like supporting roles. I don't think I've ever really liked anything that he was the lead on. I feel like
he's good in Disturbia, but I mean that's whatever.
I liked him in Fury, but he's not the lead in that.
Yeah, he's not the lead in that.
He just sat there and did this for an hour so he could have a scar.
Yeah.
He's insane.
Which is amazing.
Out of his mind.
Yeah, he's out of his fucking mind. The Peanut Butter Falcon wasn't bad. It was okay.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. There was 2 that he made back to back at that time. He did that, and then he did the other one. It was more like his life story. I didn't see that one.
I didn't see that one.
I didn't see that one.
I wouldn't say he's fucking great actor though. I mean,
I think he's a very good actor. He's another one I think where
I don't know if he's great.
I think he's very talented.
I think he's more passionate than actual talent. He only won one Best Actor. He's been nominated a lot.
Yeah, I'm not positive.
Yeah.
I think,
but I wouldn't put him as fucking S tier. You're out of your mind.
Okay, here's another actor who I think is similar-ish to Nick Cage, and Nick Cage is probably, I think he's better.
If you say Ryan Reynolds, I want to punch you.
I know.
No,
I can't wait for this.
No, Kevin Bacon.
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
Kevin Bacon made 1 million movies.
Doesn't mean he's good.
Do you think Kevin Bacon's better than Nick Cage?
No. I don't think Kevin Bacon's better than Nicolas Cage, but he's another one where I think when he goes, people are going to realize how talented he really was.
When he goes.
But that's when people usually realize that, like, oh, now we miss him. Now that he's here, they take advantage.
We don't know what we had.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, but dude, that's such a stupid thing to say. Like,
I know, but that's how the world thinks. It's always like negative like that. It's always like, later on they're going to be
that doesn't validate their career. Whenever someone passes away, you look back at their career and say, "Oh my God, they were so good." No one says, "Wow, they still sucked." Like no one does.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's usually what happens.
Nope.
Well, I will say this. If you want to say something like on a totally off tangent subject, I think that is the worst director in Hollywood. The guy who made Nope.
Oh, Jordan Peele.
Oh my God.
Jordan Peele.
Oh my God. He made a fucking amazing movie with Get Out.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's so.
But that's
hard
why I
to-
can't say he's the worst.
No.
'cause he did hit it out.
Like I said, I'll give him credit for that. But he should have just stopped.
Yeah.
Like if he would have stopped, it would have been fucking amazing. Because
He's
to
kind
come
of
up
on the Shyamalan trajectory, right?
yeah, to come up
Where
with
the
something
first two
that
were really good.
impactful,
Yeah.
that important, that original,
Gate.
that well written, fucking beautifully acted, like insane movie, great soundtrack, everything.
Yeah.
Then he made Us. My
Yeah.
God, that movie was fucking terrible. Then he made the Twilight Zone show. People
I
forget
only
about.
watched 2 episodes and I
Yeah,
cut
and
it.
I knew I was done because I
Yeah.
love Twilight Zone, and he fucked them up. They were trash. Then he made Nope. I fell fucking asleep. I couldn't watch it.
Oh, so you don't even know like the reveal? at
No,
the
I
end
do.
or
I saw the end. I fell asleep.
okay.
If someone can tell me why, what's his name, Matt? Glenn.
Who?
Why
Yeun.
is Glenn in the movie? What is the purpose of his fucking character?
I don't want to spoil it for anybody if people still want to check it out. If they want to talk about it, yeah, I'm open. I'm not saying
You
it
think?
good
Don't
by
watch
any
it.
means, but yeah, I would not recommend watching it.
I'm
so
done
I should
watching
just
this
spoil
movie.
it, but yeah,
I'm done. I'll never watch a movie from him again.
The
it's
monkey
almost like
broke.
like I feel like when it comes to these things, like I have to watch them almost, like just to see how bad they are. Just like with the
See that you saw it.
A24 films, like I know going in they're gonna suck shit, but I'm like,
Not anymore.
well, kind of. Barbarian kind of sucked, but
Yeah, that was a brutal watch.
That was tough, but still, like
was
Jordan
that actually
Peele-
A24?
Yeah, I think so.
Actually, I don't think that was A24. I don't even know
Well,
why.
I'm just saying Jordan Peele is F tier. I'll give him D because he made Get Out.
Yeah,
that's
that's
how
what I'm
bad he
saying. You can't totally shit on him.
So he's D. He sucks. I wouldn't watch any of his shit.
I would still watch it to give him another. Like that's my thing. If you made at least Get Out, which I think is A tier,
it's S tier.
Worth watching that one at least.
yeah, I have to give him a like. He has to do something similar to that somewhere down the road.
Nah, because
I can't totally shit on his whole everything he's done
Yeah.
because of that.
And I mean,
Even
remember
get
the
back
trailer?
to Us level.
Yeah, remember the trailer for Us? You're like, oh my god, they got the Looney song. This is fucking awesome. They have the horror version of him. Like, he's doing it again. Then we watch it, we're like, what the fuck's his hands across America? And like, what is happening? Like, you could
Yeah,
have
the
just
story was just like I'm like, what is going
you
on?
had
here?
everything
And
there.
then
The
reveal,
doppelganger
I was
shit
like,
could have been good, but they fucked it up. Like,
I'll say
dude,
okay, like I'll even say like you could be like you're lying. When the reveal happened, I already knew it was going to happen. I already knew that was I was like that's 100% going to be the flip. And when it happened, I wasn't surprised, and that's why I was like, "This sucks," because I saw it coming a mile away.
whatever.
Or the people were like, "Oh, that was cool," and I was like, "No,
Going
it's
off
not."
on a tangent. I just wanted to say that Jordan Peele sucks.
Yeah,
But Tommy Dreamer, we love you if you're watching.
Tommy, you're the
Well,
best. You're better
God,
than
that's
Jordan
no
Peele.
respect for you.
I will
He's
give
here with
Jordan
us.
Peele credit though for fucking the movie with the cat. He's fucking awesome in that.
wait. Oh, Keanu.
Yeah,
Keanu.
Keanu's fucking great. Keanu's
Yeah.
fucking awesome movie. That's entertaining. That's an entertaining movie. His other shit, trash.
No, he was in something else that was okay, right?
Him?
Key
The
and
skits
Peele?
don't count. The
Yeah,
skits are
Key and Peele.
Well,
That's
yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
Key and
Key and
Peele.
Peele skits don't count. They're fucking god tier.
Yeah.
We could even. Do you think Key and Peele are better than what's his name, Dave Chappelle?
It's weird. Dave Chappelle was
Are you
so
comparing?
good.
Yeah, are you comparing Chappelle's show?
The
to
show,
Key and Peele?
yeah, the show, his skit show to Key and Peele skits.
Well, how many seasons did they do? I think Chappelle only had like what 2 or 3 seasons, right?
Yeah,
How many
yeah.
seasons did they have?
Oh, he had way more.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think out of sheer
I mean, that's the
volume.
thing. I think for skit, if I'm rating, Chappelle would win. Like number one skit
quality
for
of
probably
skit.
Key and Peele is AA Ron. But like AA Ron is amazing, but I don't think it reaches like the top 5 of Chappelle's.
No,
Like-
Wayne Brady, like you can't. It's Wayne Brady.
Yeah, Wayne Brady and Rick James, bitch. Like, yeah, it's Chappelle. Yeah.
But Charlie Murphy was fucking huge. Though. Charlie Murphy was so important
Yeah.
in a lot of those skits,
Yeah,
dude. Like,
That's true.
Then
Hollywood
again,
story.
that's the one thing I'll say. Like, if you were to watch the whole season, it's not that good Chappelle show. Like, it has its skits that are
Right.
10 out of 10,
oh,
but
there's,
some of the
there's
skits,
some weak ones, obviously.
yes, some
Yeah.
skits were very bad. So, like, I think as a whole, I probably side with Key and Peele. But if you're picking certain ones over other ones, it's Chappelle.
I don't think Key and Peele are awful.
Yeah, I wouldn't say they're awful.
No, there's some funny ones, dude. Like
Yeah, there's some good skits in there.
Yeah, I
The
think that
MMA
as a
one, the
whole,
MMA
they have
one.
better.
The
They have
MMA
more.
one's great, dude. When he's like, "I'm going to kill you," and the guy's like,
I have to
"Whoa,
get a Hulk
we're just
Hogan
playing-
clip just for Papa, but I don't have one.
We're just playing
Ah.
here." That's a good one. I forgot what the hell his face is so good in that. Yeah, they're funny, man. They're the best thing since Chappelle, but Chappelle's the originator. Not really the original skit maker, but you know, In Living Color was obviously better than Chappelle's show.
Yeah.
Oh, Paul Mooney. Oh, he was fucking awesome.
Wow. Yeah, Paul Mooney was fucking pissed 24/7.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
great. They're both great shows. You just, I don't think one's better than the other. I think they're both awesome, honestly.
Yeah, that's fair. I think A Living Color was actually kind of shit if you look back on it.
No way, you're nuts.
That's another one that had cool skits, but like as
Yeah.
a show, yeah, like the fucking dance shit with Jennifer Lopez.
Well,
Like
that
every
was
episode was like
whatever. That was 90s.
what are they called?
shit.
The Hip Girls or
There
some
were more
shit?
like variety shows. Back
Yeah,
then.
The Fly Girls or some shit.
The Fly
Yeah.
Girls.
Even
Yeah,
one of the
that's
Wayans
what's-
brothers was the DJ.
Oh
Yeah.
God, Sean Wayans, right? Wasn't it Sean?
Yeah,
I think it was Sean. Yeah.
Low Down Dirty Shame is a great
Yeah.
movie.
SW something was his DJ name.
Oh, not SWV.
I was like, yes. Jesus, dude, that was a good show. I used to watch In Living Color all the time too.
Yeah, no, I watched
Yeah.
it when I was a kid.
I mean, come
But
on,
that's another thing. I don't think you could rewatch. Like you watch the skits with like Jim
Dude,
Carrey.
would
and
Jim
shit like
Carrey
that.
be Jim Carrey without In Living Color? I don't think so.
No.
No.
Yeah, no. So I mean, just think of that. Like that's how powerful that show was. Yeah,
Blank Man.
Blank
Yeah.
Man. Fire Marshal Bill's OP. He's overpowered.
I don't know if he's OP.
He's OP.
What was the muscular?
Handyman's OP.
Oh,
Handyman's 10 out of 10.
Handyman.
What was the one I like the homeless one when he had like it was supposed to be a piece of
pickle
shit, but it was
jar?
like a pickle.
Oh yeah,
He had the pickle in the jar and he'd walk around with it all the
that's
time.
where Dave Chappelle got the friggin' Fear Factor character from. The
Oh
fucking,
yeah,
yeah.
fucking
the
Damon
crackhead.
Wayans.
yeah, the crack one.
What was that when Carrie would dress up as like the woman bodybuilder? What the hell was the name
Oh
of
my
that one?
god, yeah.
I don't remember her name. I know the character.
Like
what
the
about
horse
what was
laugh?
the one where David Allen Greer had Damon Wayans and he was just a head and he was a detective?
Oh,
He
that
was
little like
Oh,
weed. Yeah, yeah,
Head
yeah. That
detective
thing.
or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. How do you come up with this shit?
It wasn't a pickle though. It was supposed to be a piece of shit.
Yeah, it used to be a turd, but it was a pickle.
Yeah, it was like piss and shit in a jar, and he would just walk around with it.
All right, so we definitely went off the rails with this. So that was our deep dive into Nicolas Cage, aka shitting on Jordan Peele, aka Chappelle show. Like,
In Living Color.
Living
Yeah, I'm gonna
Color,
play that.
Peele.
So I guess now I'll do so as people know, every Friday that I'm on, I do a blank cover. I actually finished this one last night, so I will do the reveal here. And as all my blanks, they do go for sale on Friday at our auction that we do every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday here. So here's a little quick video, and then I'll jump into it.
Wanna talk tough movies? Here's a superhero with the biggest pair of all.
You looking for me?
There she was, just walking down the street singing.
So I had to do an Elvira comic, and there's not. It was hard to find like a like reference, but this is what I did. So I picked Blood Queen #1.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, that's pretty sick, actually. Oh shit,
Yeah.
with the nails.
Yeah. So I did Blood Queen #1, Elvira.
Damn, zoom in on her face. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
dude?
Wait, you were worried about her hair? You were saying because I haven't. This is my first time seeing it too. But you were like, oh,
yeah,
I
this is
don't
the first time anybody's seeing it.
Yeah,
So-
you were like saying in the chat though. You're like, oh, I'm worried about like her hair and not.
Because the thing
making
is, like
it-
the comic, it was another vinyl kind of like the paper. So like I had to really go over the black, like honestly, like 6 times.
No,
so
that
like
came
it
out
took
crazy
forever
good, though.
to
Dude,
do.
that's fucking insane. Are you serious right now? I'm not
Yeah.
just saying that.
So this I'm trying to get the
I
glare.
mean, you got her
going.
best parts, right? So.
Yeah, I had, yeah. So this again will be up on Friday. So
Dude,
check
her
me
face
out.
is fucking crazy.
Plus, I like this was actually the hardest fucking thing.
I'm glad that
Yeah.
you did that because I was going to tell you like on the side to start drawing behind the fucking title of the book.
the lettering. Yeah.
Yeah, like the lettering here was such a pain in the fucking ass.
Yeah, that's got to be it. That's probably the hardest
Oh, man.
part.
Yeah, to get like that, like you had to be like because this is all white. The whole cover was white, so I had to sit there and like go around every letter like perfectly. But
That
there she
came out
is, Elvira.
crazy good.
Damn, yeah, that's.
I'm not gonna have a chance because I'm selling on Friday.
You still
Oh,
bid.
yeah, we'll see. Maybe we'll let you know.
No one's gonna let me in.
So yeah, I'll hold it back a
Damn.
little bit more here, so maybe it clears up. Yeah. So this will be up on Friday. I had to do an Elvira cover, and like I think at least like my thing is I always try to make the name make sense. So the Blood Queen, kind of cool. So
Yes, that's. What else can you do
Yeah.
for her? Mistress of the Dark?
I already got people bidding.
Already
here.
bidding. Yeah.
Was there an Elvira
75.
blank? She just came out with a new comic. Was there a blank for that?
I couldn't find an Elvira blank.
She just what was it? Elvira versus Vincent Price, or
Yeah, they did that. She has a bunch of
there's
different
no blank,
series.
right?
There could be. They're still bidding. The
Bidding.
bidding is not tonight. It will be Friday.
Helvetica
Up
said
the line.
best Elvira to date.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
there we go. Yeah. No, I am very happy with it.
That's
so.
is that your first
Oh, yeah.
female face? You don't do female.
Yeah, the first female I did too.
Holy.
Well, that
shit.
sounds horrible live, but you know what I mean.
nice.
So yeah, yeah, Lady Vetica wants it. I know a lot of people. I think like What the Deuce is going to go crazy on it. Hopefully, we'll see.
No, I'm selling on Friday. I don't think I'll have a chance at this one.
That sucks. Watch. Oh, I can't make it tonight, guys.
Oh shit!
I was going to
Yeah.
do more of a zoom in on her face, but I thought getting the hands in there probably would make it cooler. 'cause
Spooky.
it's,
Just
like,
say you have
creepy.
diarrhea. It works all the time.
Yeah, then just start bidding from the toilet.
So yeah, I don't want to stick on that too much and make it all about what I did, but yeah, that one took me a long time to do. Just like I said, the blacks on it was a big pain in the ass.
Yeah.
God, chat fucking went crazy right now. Jesus Christ.
Look what happened. See? You
Yeah,
should
no,
start
the
with
hands
that
did
from
make
now
it
on.
better. I
Start
agree.
with your art, and then we'll talk about stupid Nicolas Cage next
Yeah.
time.
Then everybody will tune out and then just listen to us later.
Yeah. No, that is true. Everybody, you got to go check out that. That's way more important than that fucking comic. Fuck that. Helvetica has his own website, helveticaillustration.com. The prints are there for sale. 10% off. Just go there. Like I have the prints. I'm lucky enough to have these. And like, well, again, here I'll make my thing full. It's gonna be
In
hard to
hand,
see.
they're amazing people. Like
Yeah.
no joke.
Like what I do is like right here, I have the print the monthly print for that we do. And every time for 25, every month it goes right there. Bang, 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 bang. And I have to get more room because I have all these things up, but I want to get all the prints up.
Yeah, we
I
got to
just have
order
to
frames
for
tonight
them.
after the show, Matt. I need frames for the stuff I got.
Yeah. So we have a bunch more in our other room, our entertainment room, which we'll go into now. We'll show you what's going on over there. Give me a second. So
look at the segue. This kid's trying to be professional. Look
No,
at you.
entertainment room.
Yo, we have an entertainment room.
Yeah, we have an
Always.
entertainment room.
No, fuck the blank. Everybody go to helveticaillustrations.com right here and support that man.
Yes,
We
please.
need it 100%. So in our little entertainment room, we have one of my brother. He could tell his little story, and then I'll show.
Well, you know how everybody says they have a Grail comic, Grail this. This was my Grail. It had nothing to do with comics. As everybody who watches the show knows, I'm obsessed with video games. I've always been. More passionate about video games than probably anything else. Maybe, well, horror movies more. Video games would be second. And never in my wildest dreams did I think I would ever own what we have in that room. Ever. Never. Like, because I grew up with Atari and television, Commodore, Nintendo. And you would always go to the arcade. You're like, oh my God. Like, remember back in the day, you'd go to the arcade, like, oh, I can't wait till the day I can play this at home. And then, you know, recently, well, not recently, but as time went on, the games you played at home were better than what they were in the arcade. But you still missed out on the arcade. Like, you still missed going to an arcade and hearing all them going on and the sounds and the pinball machines. You missed that. And once we got what we got in the other room, it's weird. It sounds like it's such a cliche thing to say, but it actually brought me back to like when I used to go to arcades. I'm like, holy shit, all these memories are coming back. So once we got here and I had some extra money after we moved and we went through all the stuff that we went through to get here, I wanted to treat myself to something. So I waited for this to go on sale. And when I picked it up, I'm like,
well, here, I'll show the video while you talk.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's one fucking nice kitty right there.
Motherfucker, dude.
All right, here you go. And then I'll have to unmute us so you can talk during it.
Yep.
Oh fuck! It
We're
won't
all
let us
mute.
wait. Yeah, it won't let us. Shit. Wait, why can't I unmute my brother?
I don't know. I think he has to mute himself.
Yeah, it says they can choose to mute
I
themselves.
unmuted
Can you hear me
myself.
now?
Okay, yeah.
All right, I
I'm
have
gonna mute.
Yeah, so it's playing the stupid song in the background. I have a Legends Ultimate arcade. This arcade is insane because it has 2 6-player like button pads, right? Then it has a spinner right there. That's for like Arkanoid. You'll see there's a 6 button. Then it has a trackball for like Golden Tee. And then on the side it has pinball buttons, so you can play pinball on it too. The amazing thing about this arcade, unlike the arcade 1-ups, is that this has a friggin' USB on the front, which I'll show later.
I got a picture of it right here.
No, it's in there.
Oh, all right.
Was that you recording too in the reflection?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is my brother recording.
I recorded this before. You can kind of see the USB on the side going into the corner. You'll see it later. But we have every arcade game ever made on here. We have every Nintendo game ever made on here. Every Super Nintendo, every Genesis, every Game Boy. We have every console. There's right there, the wire right there. You can see it goes in.
Oh yeah.
So my
So here,
brother-
I'll just show like we got a bunch of videos. I'll just play the other one. Like for example, this is the it's going with the video. 1 second. Let me piece out the video.
I don't know why they picked the random side art. They just threw a bunch of pictures together. There you go.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
I see it.
So that's right on top of the like right here. You have like the layout. That's the 2. You got the spinner ball in the middle.
The trackball, the 2 spinners for like Arkanoid and Breakout and those type of games. Then you have the 6-button layouts so you can play fighting games and everything. The best thing about this is that if you were to buy an arcade 1-up, you would actually have to take the machine apart and put a Raspberry Pi, which is like another type of HDMI hookup, and connect it to a motherboard and do all this stuff to get the app in there that lets you play all the arcade games. With
I'm
Yeah,
going
this.
to play the other
computer.
video. I just want to make sure it doesn't mute us. If it does,
Yeah, go
we'll
ahead. I can always
unmute.
unmute. I'll just unmute myself. So with this one, you can just plug the USB right in, and you don't have to take anything apart, and all the games are there. The only thing is that you can't plug in and out the USB over and over. So here's the Genesis. So all the Genesis games are here. You can play them on an arcade. Like, you were never able to play these games on an arcade. Like, we always played them with the Genesis controller.
Is it better with a Genesis controller or with the joystick?
I mean, it's...
I've never been a fan of arcade, like the arcade controls. I've always was a joystick guy.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's weird for me because I grew up in arcades, but it's so cool to be standing and playing Sonic like on an arcade cabinet. It's a weird experience. Like, it's really odd, but it's awesome. I think the screen is 19 inches, maybe. I think it's 19 inches, which is bigger than Arcade 1-Up. And these things are going to go on sale again. These Legend Ultimates are definitely going to go on sale for Black Friday. Don't get me wrong, it's not cheap, but you can get every game on here. Matt, go to
Yeah, we just Ty. We did. We finished.
Yeah,
it.
I mean, we spent a long time on
Yeah, we started earlier tonight.
See if you can go to Simpsons.
I don't know where that is in which video.
It's one of them. I gave you the video.
Hey, we're all muted.
Yeah,
I didn't-
I don't know. I don't know if they all loaded up. There might be.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I mean, basically in this video, you'll see like this is all the screen. When they show it to the left, when Charlie moves it, like that's not like the arcade. That's just a little like graphic per se.
Right. That's cool.
What
You
was
have-
the price on this?
It was. I think I got it for $6.50, and then that was like it was on sale. I got it for $6.50. Then the shipping was like $150, which was ridiculous. And then I bought a riser because when I first got it, it was way too short. So they have like this specific riser you could buy from another website that brought it up. So now it's the perfect height. Yeah, Helvetica, it's insane, dude. Like when you see it like in person, it brings you right back. You're like, holy shit! Like just that menu right there to see that on an arcade cabinet, it's so awesome.
Like, and then here's the thing that's weird with it is like to play X System. Again, it's going to mute us, but I'll unmute us.
Yeah, see, those are the USBs. You have to shut it off and put it back on so it could load each USB. So that's all the Nintendo. There's Atari. We have Game Boy, Super Nintendo, and Genesis is already in there.
Yeah, so it's like Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, and Game Boy Color. So all you do is just put the USB in and you'll pick it like this through the thing. They all have a little video. It's like usually like because I know about emulation, I used to mess with stuff and there was like Hyperspin. It's basically a Hyperspin menu, and you just pick X game and it's gonna play. Like I actually really like playing the simple games like the Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color on there because to see that on the arcade, that's easy too because it's just a couple buttons and that's always been the way to go for me at least.
Well, with my brother saying that, like, you go back and you look at these older games, like, I have the old stuff here. Like, it has Pac-Man, it has Donkey Kong, it has Space Invaders, it has Missile Command, it's everything. And you can actually play Missile Command the way it was meant to be played with the trackball. Yeah. You can't do that on an arcade 1-up. You'd have to play with a stick, you know? So this has every control for everything.
Yeah. That's why you can play, like, Simpsons and X-Men and all that. Like,
yeah, there's a video here. There's a video here with Simpsons. I don't know if he saved it.
I don't know if I mean, I can't tell. There was you sent me like 10 videos. So
yeah, one of them you'll see is Simpsons. This is the
so I'll play
this
this
is still the Genesis shit. Earthworm Jim.
Yeah, there's customs for stuff like that.
Oh yeah, you can switch out the buttons. I'm gonna have to.
Wait, Papa really says my hands don't work well.
Yeah.
On
but I'm pretty sure you could do stuff like that. Like you can do something. Like like with the USB, there has to be some kind of control that you can.
Yeah, you could definitely hook up a more,
I was gonna make a terrible joke.
Oh my god!
No, I think you can do something with the controller.
I think they have some type of controller because you can probably do through USB because this has USB. So
yeah.
Maybe you can do control.
I mean, don't quote us. You'd probably have to contact the manufacturer and see what they.
By the way, low key, best Ghostbuster game ever made.
That's not low key. What the hell else is good?
Ghostbusters, the game.
Yeah, this is the best Ghostbusters.
I think it's the best one.
Yeah, that's not low key at all.
Such an awesome game.
There you go. Private chat for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Xbox has those custom ones, those accessible ones. Dude, Golden Axe. I mean, come on, man. How fucking good is this game?
Yeah, these like you get everything on here. Like like I said with the Game Boy Advance, Super Nintendo, Genesis. The only thing annoying is like with Hyperspin, it was usually just like they will all be on there on one mod, but with this you have to actually put the USB in for each one, which is a little annoying. But I had to figure out how to do that. But it's weird. Like you have to upload a whole new different system when you do that. But it's fair.
It's not a big deal. Like I said, to have the access to like thousands and thousands of games.
We're muted again.
Yeah, unmute it.
There we go.
Yeah, Charlie got unmuted.
Damn, why does it keep doing that?
It does that with this
last game. I know what it is already. Watch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's the arcade one. So again, I'm recording it with one hand. Now, Smash TV in the arcade, you had 2 controllers, and that's how you would move and shoot at the same time. So the same thing here. I have to hold 2 controllers to move and shoot. And I'm holding my phone, so it's like, you're going to see the worst gameplay you've ever seen right now. I'm just going to move and then stop moving and then shoot.
Yeah, Papa wants to know what the joke is. He's cool. He's game. You can tell Papa the joke.
Oh, okay. Pop. So when you said my hands don't work well on arcades, I was like, oh yeah, because Papa Willie's the Dance Revolution guy.
It's the worst game ever.
I never played that shit in the arcade. I played Guitar Hero.
My cousin used to play that a lot and was addicted to it.
How good is Smash TV though? Actually, the Super Nintendo version is not that far off from the arcade.
Yeah.
Matt, see if you can find the Simpsons one. It should be like the next one.
I don't know if that one's here. It's going to take a while to upload.
They're all there.
No, but I have to re-download it and throw it on here and do it. It's like a process that I can't do.
So basically...
Unmute yourself. Yeah.
Oh my god.
This is your last video.
Just show the one that shows the arcade again and we'll wrap it up.
All right.
Fucking stupid program.
Yeah.
Yeah, see the risers at the bottom. You can see that little niche right there. It has that dumb short circuit song. But yeah, this is totally worth it because, like I said, I never thought I would ever own an arcade. And you see people on YouTube who have like their home arcades and it's all those arcade 1-ups. If you have the room for that, yeah, it's cool. We don't have the room for that. I'd rather get all in one, where I just have this. And my brother, go ahead. I see him looking, so go ahead.
Yeah, no, I got stuff blocking it, but give me a minute while this plays.
So like I said, if you want an all-in-one, this is the way to go. Is it pricey? Yeah. But at the end of the day, how often do you get a chance to have your own arcade? Like, if you're into shit like this, like, dude, like, everybody who sees it, like, when they come over and they see it, like, holy shit, this is friggin' amazing. Like, in person, it has every control. Yeah. Not often do you see all the controls. Like, it has a spinner, it has a trackball, it has 6-button layouts, it has pinball. Like, it's crazy.
I just want to play all these games now.
I know, dude. Like, when you get up there, it's nuts. Like, you could just sit there. I beat, what did I play? I played Sunset Riders.
This one is full size.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is definitely full size. This one's, like, 7 feet. It's not like the arcade one-ups when, like, you're hunched over because you're so small. Like, this was, it's a full-size arcade, but I still didn't think the height was right, so I had to buy the riser. Now it's 100%. Like, the only issue I have with this is the reason I bought it, 2 of my favorite games, they don't work well on this. We have to find a way. There's some workaround to get it. Mortal Kombat 2 doesn't work, and Killer Instinct doesn't work.
Oh.
But
like this, they like glitch out, or like
they glitch out. They have like low sound and just this. Matt, you're muted. You're muted.
Yeah, just like Maddie, they have no sound.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They're glitching. I can't tell because when I start the thing, it clicks off. I don't know. It's stupid.
Yep.
So anyway, here, let me piece out this video. I'll show my little stupid thing.
He so like here, like before I got mine, yeah.
Yeah, like in my room, I'll make myself full. Like I have the, hold on, wee. That's a mini arcade. So that's just it's playing like Street Fighter right now. Bright lights with this camera, everything turns. Super
well, you get that stupid fucking boo on top of the arcade, so you can't see anything.
What? He's just chilling.
It's boo.
So yeah, like this one. The problem with this one is like I have to find out how to hack it. It only has like 6 games on it. It's like a bunch of Street Fighters, Captain Commando, Strider, and Ghouls and Ghosts.
And it only has 1 stick with 6 buttons.
Yeah, and it's and it's a Puzzle Fighter, but it also has a USB on it, so you could also put a controller in there and play.
Yeah.
So
it's cool though. Don't get me wrong. That's an arcade one-up partycade. Those are different from regular arcade one-ups. Those are the real mini ones.
Yeah, a little.
Oh, my 8-bit. Look at my 8-bit Contra that he stole from me. Go to the left.
What, that?
I love those things. Some guy made them out of Legos.
So enough from the room.
Yeah, Legos.
Let's see, let me fix this.
But yeah, I never thought I'd own my own arcade, and it's pretty sick to have one. Like, it's so crazy. You can just sit there.
Where'd the toaster go? Did you move that?
No, toaster's there. It's where is it? Hold on. It's just not on right now.
Thank you.
It's over there somewhere.
Dude, the things he puts in there, the fragrances, they smell like rotten assholes. So bad.
No, it's usually like grape and shit. I like all the fruity stuff.
So do I. Your smells suck in there. Like, it smells like shit.
No, I got grape, orange, and then like I got one that said like vampire blood, but it smells like diarrhea.
Yeah, it's not the real vampire blood from Bath and Body Works.
Yeah, that one's like one of the greatest smells ever.
The best candle ever. So, like I said, it's an At Games. That cabinet is called an At Games Legends Ultimate. And the At is like spelled out. It's not like the At symbol. So you can check out their website. They have a full-size pinball, which is crazy. And it's all video. So it's got like a 25-inch screen. But you can do the same thing where you can plug it in and get all the pinball machines.
Yeah, he needs one now.
Yeah, it's Tate. It's like I'll try to get better footage of it maybe one time. You know, when I put more stuff on there, or if anybody wants.
I could try to find a video. I'll find a picture right now of a close-up of this one. This is like the one on my wall. The one on my wall also you can. It doesn't have to be on a wall. You could. It has like side stands, and you could just lay it on a table if you want, and you could just.
Yeah, Will, we live close to each other. Matt, open up your door.
Well, yeah, it's right. He's out that door. Yeah. So yeah, that's why. Yeah, you could probably hear maybe both of us.
Hey, look, if anybody wanted to, let me know. Like, I could show footage of a game or whatever. I could play one real quick, and I could put it on for next week if you guys want to look at it or something.
Yeah, like a demo.
Any Nintendo game or a Genesis or whatever. You see me fucking up. Maybe my brother will hold the camera.
What's the maker of this thing again, Charlie?
I said At Games. No,
the one that I have in my room.
That's Arcade 1-Up.
That's right. Yeah, okay.
That's an Arcade 1-Up Partycade. That's the Street Fighter one. That one's super hard to find now. With Black Friday coming up, a good place to find those small ones that he has on QVC. QVC has
Yeah, but
deals.
I don't think they have it on.
That one's
sale
probably
anymore.
gone, but you never know.
Yeah.
They might bring it back.
I have something else similar.
Yeah, Arcade 1-Up just came out. Their new line was NFL Blitz, which supposedly is not good. They fucked it up somehow. NBA Jam Shaq Edition. So it's like a big, huge fucking NBA Jam. The Marvel versus Capcom cabinet, which has all the versus games, which is cool.
Yeah.
And they just came out with Dragon's Lair.
Oh, okay.
But the issue with Arcade 1-Up, my thing is that each machine has like 5 games on it.
I need to throw up some like lighting, and that way people think we all live together.
Yeah.
Why not?
That'd be amazing. We got to do that.
But like I said, I mean, I never thought I would ever own one, and it's so awesome to have my own arcade. It's pretty nuts.
Yeah, so that's the arcade. That's the At Games arcade.
Yeah, it's the At Games Legends Ultimate. There's a mini one that's smaller than that, which is cheaper.
This is the mini one that I have.
That's the Arcade 1-Up Partycade. That's the street
that you could have on the wall like you saw mine in there, or you could play it on the table like this cornball.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck does that.
Yeah, like he's throwing a fist up. He's like, yeah, Pac-Man started.
Pac-Man's a pain in the ass, but dude, you're not getting that excited on level.
But like that's the problem with these. Like these are very, very hard to hack. Like I'm pretty good when it comes to emulation and doing this, but these are a huge pain in the ass. You have to take out the screen. You got to do all this shit, and it's not easy by any means. I'm just waiting for an easy hack. And like these are way easier. It's just you have a game on a USB, you plug it in, and pretty much you're good to go. Yeah,
Tron's on there too. You could use the spinner for it.
Yeah, like on this one, you see like that's how the layout is. Half a spooky. Yeah, he's a spooky. There he goes. And then that's the USB. So
that's the key. Right there is the key, because those USBs being open on the panel are they're such a godsend compared to what you'd have to do to get all those games in an Arcade 1-Up.
Yeah.
That's me, I'd spill like my soda or something in there. Be like, oh fuck.
Mine's covered up right now. I have a Halloween throw blanket on it. I don't want any dust on it. I always cover it up when I don't use it.
Yeah. Remove the image. So
but yeah, I'll tape some gameplay this week, and if everyone wants to see anything, let me know. I can throw it up on there.
I want to see Simpsons. You said you had Sunset Riders on there?
Yeah, I beat that. I love that. That game's so under the radar. So
what was that, Charles? There was 2 games I played. Of course, people know.
Let me write Sunset Riders.
I think what was the B-Boy game? B-Boy rap.
He plays the worst shit.
Dude, that baseball game I played, I have to finish that one. It's saved.
Oh, so
that game was awesome.
Beat 'em up baseball game.
That thing's fun as fuck.
Any Nintendo games or Genesis or Atari? I'm probably too old. You guys don't remember Atari?
No, well, we're not like fucking 90-year-old people here.
A lot of people didn't have Atari back in the day.
Like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a great game. My brother knows. I'm going to play it anyway. Demon Attack. I fucking love that game. I could play that forever.
Yeah, that has like 3 sounds. Like,
and if I had to say my favorite arcade game of all time, besides the fighting games, because it's different. I don't count them as like arcade. It's a totally different thing. I'd have to say Galaga. It's my favorite. I love Galaga.
Probably my favorite. God, that's hard. Favorite Super Nintendo game? Even though it's
arcade.
I know. I'm just going off.
No, stop. Shut up. No
arcade.
Tier list.
Favorite arcade game? Probably NBA Jam and Mortal Kombat.
I was actually gonna say NBA Jam also, just to remember that one would be like the most like fun.
Oh yeah, like NBA Jam.
Strangers too, like we play it in the arcade.
Yeah.
Tournament edition, though, right? Tournament edition where you could put rad and you get to be rated. Yeah.
What was the other one, Charlie? That I just because I played it a lot. Our arcade was like in a fucking pizzeria. They had one game, but I played a lot. Was
Legendary Wings?
Exactly.
Legendary Wings. Me and you played the shit out of that.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's a fantastic game, but in our area where we lived when we lived in Ridgefield, that was the only arcade that was in like anything in a close vicinity.
Pong. Oh my God, WWE Superstar. Stop, man.
No, that was a good game though.
No, they weren't. I have WrestleFest. It's trash.
Yeah, WrestleFest is good.
It's trash. No Mercy's good.
Yeah, WrestleFest is the one I'm thinking of, right? Where you could do like the Royal Rumble or whatever.
Yeah, it was pretty cheesy. Like it was good back then.
That was all the Neo Geo games. Those were cool.
Yeah.
Just like Saturday Night Slam Masters, if you remember that, Capcom made like a fighting wrestling.
Yeah, I remember that one.
You remember, but when you play, you're like, oh my God, this is pretty.
No, I remember even back then, I was like, this is not a good game.
Yeah, right.
My issue always with all the fighting
Arrow.
games,
I mean, look what you told. Like, I love Killer Instinct, but I can't get it to work.
the problem that I have with all arcade, like whatever, it was always hard for me. Like the movements for like, for example, like doing like an RU can, it's impossible to do for me.
Or
on an
you
arcade
can,
stick.
or you can,
Or you can.
Yeah, what the hell did what
Sure
I say
you
wrong?
can, not are you can.
Or
Are you
Shoryuken, whatever the fuck, Ryu, you know
Are
what I'm
you there,
talking
Ken?
about. Yeah.
It's right, you.
Just say a dragon punch. It's a dragon punch.
Fine, whatever. But those are like, even when you throw like a fireball, like that motion on the arcade stick is so hard for me. Like
It's
I
so
can't.
easy.
It's
on a
easier
phone.
on a controller
No.
for me.
No.
Like
me.
Turtles in Time was a fun one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What's another good one?
X-Men was good.
Yeah. There was like a
Uh,
generation of like shooter games like Terminator 2 and like
Oh,
Generation
God,
X.
yeah.
Oh,
There was a-
Generation, the friggin' Revolution X, the
Yeah,
Aerosmith
Revolution X.
game.
That's what it was. Aerosmith. Yeah.
Wow. So my friend comes in just to say this.
Oh yeah, let's talk about what game he comes over. He comes over here and he plays one fucking game over and over.
Dude,
Mappy.
What?
It's
Mappy.
the worst game ever.
Excite Bike. Yeah.
It's, no, not Excitebike.
Oh,
Excitebike
actually, wait. You know what's cool? They have the arcade Nintendo Versus machines. If you remember them,
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
they're on there. So it has like Excitebike versus Slalom. Like they're all
Oh,
in
yeah.
that machine too. That thing's insane. That arcade has everything.
Like a Mario game of that, right? Versus
Yeah,
Mario
there was Mario. I think it was Mario versus Duck Hunt, and that's how you had that stupid cartridge where it was Mario/Duck Hunt.
Yeah.
It came from the arcade.
Yeah.
The
my
Killer
friend comes
Instinct
over-
era, dude. Killer Instinct was one of my favorite games. That thing had the best sound of any video game ever made.
I remember I was always like the wolf. What was it?
Saberwolf.
Saberwolf or Cinder or whatever.
That's my
Oh, I
brother.
was
My
always
brother was
Cinder,
Cinder.
too.
I would
Yeah.
Saberwolf. I used to pick TJ Combo too. There's Mappy.
It's the worst game ever.
To
What
this
is-
day,
I've watched him play for about 20 minutes. I have no idea what the hell's going on.
Neither
You're like
do
a
I.
mouse pop, and mice are running everywhere, and you like blow things on them, and they disappear. It's I
There you go, Chaz. That's your first guest you can invite over to play games.
I guess so. Thank you. Compliment.
See, there you go, Chaz.
Yeah, I think it's the hair, right?
Oh, dude, it's up right now. It's
Got
not
two
coming
bald
down yet.
guys and the guy with hair.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Take the hair down, see what happens.
Yeah, Mappy's confusing. Dude, he plays him like, why do you play this shit?
Yeah, full. Oh,
Full
every
War.
character was good in that. I
Yeah.
mean, well, not every. Like, well, Orchid wasn't
Most.
bad
I'll
either.
say most.
Jago.
Orchid, but in the remake, now the remake for Xbox is the best Killer Instinct ever. It honestly is.
Wait, who is okay? Here's a question: who was the worst Killer Instinct character? I'm maybe gonna say Spinal.
No, he could reflect, which was good. Fucking Thunder was pretty shit.
No, I like Thunder. Thunder had sick combos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anybody bad in the original roster. Like the Idol's the worst. The last boss. Is
Yeah, but you don't really play as him.
it's
No, you
like
don't
a
play him.
terrible
No.
character.
The original is Jago, Thunder. Oh shit!
Oh,
No, Riptor.
Don't say
they were all-
Jago.
Yeah, I think.
Riptor.
Yeah,
Riptor sucks.
No, Riptor is probably.
Riptor is probably
It's
the
very
worst. Either
similar to
Riptor or
Spinal.
Spinal. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Jago's
it's
a
Jago,
beast.
Thunder, Glacius, Orchid, Cinder, Saberwolf, Riptor, Spinal, Fulgore, TJ combo.
Yeah. Spooky, did you
I
play
love
the
that
one on
game.
Xbox when they remade it?
Cinder was my
I don't
guy.
think I did. I only played it in the arcade, I think.
Spooky. Honestly, if you like the original, they did such a fucking awesome job on the remake or like the reinvention of it. Holy shit.
Of what,
They-
Killer?
So I
Yeah.
think- yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
Matt,
they
come on,
added
how
like
good is that on
7,000
Xbox?
characters.
Yeah, I mean they added the Battletoads. They
I'll see
added
if I can get like a thing of all the characters.
they added a Krull, the leader from Gears of War, the last boss Ram, General Ram.
Oh yeah.
They added oh fuck, what was
They're
they?
just
They
all
had like
miscellaneous characters.
dude, they had a mummy. They went horror thing. They went like a mummy. They had a ring girl, like a Ringu. They had all the original characters. It's and they did such a good job. It's such a sick game. Like it really is
Hold on,
good.
I'm trying to find a picture of all of them.
Can you show the trailer? The trailer's fucking nasty.
It's too quick to. I mean, it's too long to do that process in the back
Really?
end. So because I have to download it via another app and then upload it here, and it's going to take
Alright.
forever.
But yeah, like there was one of the better reinventions of a game. And unfortunately, Xbox hasn't made another one yet. I don't know why, but it was really fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
the
done
only thing
with-
I can find,
done
like,
with
they have the
console
picture of
stuff.
everything here, but it's kind of like anime looking, but you could still get an idea. Oh, 1 second. It's about
Yeah, I
to
think
pop.
it was a weird release too because they wanted to get money out of you. Oh my god, what is
No.
that?
Yeah, but I'm saying
They
at
don't
least
do
you can see
anything
it's
like that.
Jago, Orchid, Glacius, Cinder, no idea. TJ Combo, no idea.
That's the chick from KI Gold. I forgot her name.
Yeah, then there's the Halo guy. That's
Arbiter,
Battletoads.
Battletoads.
I guess that's
Okay.
the Saberwolf.
Yeah,
Spinal.
these drawings get this off. This is embarrassing.
I looked. I couldn't. The image on the screen when I saw it looked better.
Yes, the Arrow nose. They edited Arbiter from Halo. Yeah, they went with all the Microsoft stuff.
Oh, okay.
He's so stupid. Me and my friend made a trade because oh god, I wish we could talk fantasy here.
Please, I hate fantasy football.
I know my brother hates it. I needed. I lost. Well, no, my other league. I have my main league. I lost. Who the hell? No, I didn't lose anybody. My tight end just sucks. I've always had a shitty one. He had Dalton Schultz. I have an overabundance of running backs, so I was like, "Give me Dalton Schultz from the Cowboys. I'll send you Brian Robinson," and that's that. But yeah, my other league. This in our league, our MadHouse. This is the worst thing ever. Tell me the odds of this. I was lucky enough to have two of the best tight ends in the league. I had Zach Ertz and Dallas Goedert. This week, both guys died. So for the rest of the season, now I have nobody. Well, they died in fantasy terms. They both hit the IR. So now I had to pick up like Tyler Conklin, and my year's over. So it's bad.
Well, I will say on a side note, I'm going to try to watch those Guillermo del Toro things on Netflix. I want to watch them.
Oh yeah,
I got to.
I hear positive things, but here's another one. Like,
I'll Matt be quiet.
No, he definitely dropped. He's not as good as everybody says he is.
No,
Del Toro.
From S to A tier is what you're telling me.
Yeah, he fell. Like I like what he's done recently. Name something good. Go ahead.
It's been a while. It's been a hot minute.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute, like Spooky said.
Yeah, like everybody's like, "Oh, Del Toro's fantastic."
I don't give a shit though. It's Del Toro. I don't care. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah,
that's like you with your fucking M Night shit along, Llama Llama Ding Dong, fucking movies with diapers with shit in them is the highlight of the movie.
That's too much disrespect.
Was the one Lady in the Water where like that grass or whatever that was?
I don't know how you could honestly release a movie where the one guy's arm is bigger than the other, and you're not supposed to think he jerks off with it all day.
That's what that was the storyline.
That's what it was. And then why are we watching this in a Hollywood movie film? Like, what the fuck is this? Why? What is this?
Questions why not?
And this was like right when he was good. Like this was like prime M Night Shyamalan. He made this fucking shit like with the dude from friggin' Planet Terror.
Donkey Kong Country for Super NES is one of the greatest games.
I was just talking about this recently.
That was by Rare. The Rare was killing it at the time.
Yeah.
No. Donkey Kong Country. Well, that's the original.
No, what I'm saying, that was by Rare, the company.
Yeah. Right.
Pure Instinct. Yeah. They did them again, and they made Donkey Kong Country Returns for the Wii, and then they made Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze for the Wii U. Those games are fucking insane. And they need to bring Donkey Kong back because I have a Switch and there's no Donkey Kong games. Nothing new.
Tropical Freeze, I think, is on Switch.
Yeah, it's the remake of the Wii U one.
Of that one, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and I mentioned this too to one of my friends. Like, it's crazy. Nintendo has all these series and they just like turn their back on a lot of them. Yeah. Think of this one, Punch Out. How have we not gotten another one? You have Mike Tyson's Punch Out. You have Super Punch Out, which is amazing, and then you have Punch Out for Wii. Nothing since. Crazy, but we have 900 Mario Karts. Don't get me wrong.
I saw a side note what Arrow said on his IG. Obviously, everybody go follow Arrow. Like he made me actually want to watch these. Like the way that he broke down the films and what he said. So I'm like, yeah, I'm interested in the Del Toro stuff.
I'm gonna watch them. I'm definitely gonna check them out. Because I'm not watching football. Fuck football.
Yeah,
they're on Netflix.
Yeah.
So did anyone in the chat who's still here, did anybody get to see Terrifier 2 yet? Because it's available now for everyone.
Yeah.
So but it's not. Yeah.
And if you, like I said, like we mentioned before, if you go past the movie when it ends, and I think it's after the extra scene, Matt. It's after the credit scene, right? There's an extra scene after credits. Keep watching. It says Indiegogo funders, and then you see me. You see my name there.
Yeah, you don't see me, douchebags.
Nah, that sucks. He should have been there too because we both paid the same.
So wait, if everybody was going saying Super Nintendo games, here's two that I just downloaded the cover. My brother's gonna be like, really with this game? Do you know what it's gonna be?
If it's fucking Uniracers, I'm gonna. Oh my god!
Oh my god, I remember that one.
Uniracers is so fucking fun. I used to love that. And then, like, you could buy it now. It's probably like $15 game, if that. But the next one, this game's crazy expensive now. It's like top like 5 or 8 like most expensive Super Nintendo games. We still own it, and that's Demon's Crest. Demon's Crest is so fucking insane.
Yeah, if you know, he's the one mid boss from Ghouls and Ghosts that just flies.
Oh
Like
yeah.
he keeps hitting you, and he has his own game. It's like Castlevania-esque, but you're him.
Oh, I didn't know that was supposed to be him.
Yeah, that's him. That's what they call him, Red Armor. That was his name in Ghouls.
The thing in Demon's Crest, I don't think it was one of the first, but it's probably early. What the hell? My cat just had like a nightmare. Fucking, he just like woke up out of nowhere and cried.
Demon's Crest.
He's like flipping out. So anyway, Demon's Crest, it's like you during the game you build up, like you become like different demons, I guess, per se, like goblins, and then you get like a rock. You get like elements. So like you'll be like a rock golem, you'll be an air one, you'll be a water one.
It's Chinese Super Ninjas, but the game for Super Nintendo.
Yeah, and it's fun as shit.
By the way, Matt,
I'm just laughing because the way you described the games. You imagine someone actually had to pitch that as like, so I got an idea for a game. You're a fucking
Sign
demon.
me up from
You're
there.
a water demon. But then later on, you're an air demon.
sign me up.
It's like with Mega Man, like each boss you had to get like their powers and you become them. It's the same exact shit in Demon's Crest.
But remember, you said Demon Crest was crazy expensive, right?
Yeah.
So I went to look, and I'm like, remember Moonwalker was like crazy expensive for Genesis? It's like $60 now. I don't know what happened to it.
What? No, Moonwalker? No, the game itself, but with the manual and all that shit.
$60 on eBay. $60.
Really?
Yeah, it dropped. But I did find the most expensive Super Nintendo game. You know what it is, Matt?
Hold on, I'm gonna go to our stupid.
Wait. Let me tell you.
Here, you talk during that. I'll find our thing.
The most expensive Super Nintendo game. I mean, besides like the really, really crazy ones, Aero Fighters. That game's $2,000.
The hell?
They must have made 7 copies. I don't know why.
Low quantity.
I mean, that's like Little Samson numbers for like Nintendo. Like if you know about like collecting Nintendo games, like Little Samson's like the Grail. Like Little Samson's like 2,500. Maybe it went up. I don't know. Last I heard it was like 2,500.
So wait, this is our collection. Some stupid website called Price Charting.
Yeah, Moonwalker's not that much anymore.
Yeah, so they saying actually, Demon Crest is in the number 1 now. Fuck. Demon's Crest is 166, and I just have the card.
166 because
just for the card. Yeah, Moonwalker with the box. What the hell is this? Get out of here! I'm not subscribing. How did I get that off? Whatever.
Why is Moonwalker that much?
I don't know. It's a really good game though, and the arcade's completely different from the Genesis.
I was gonna say I remember liking the arcade the way it played better than the Genesis version.
They're both good. The Genesis one's hard as shit. Like when you do the Thriller board, dude, I can't get past it.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Damn, that's just the cartridge, and it's 166.
Also, Bubbles doesn't wander around like he does in the arcade.
Yeah, like most of these are. Yeah, you got PlayStation games here, and this is like our collection of shit that we have, and I just like price charted the shit.
I might throw that next week. The cabinet I have over here with all our old actual cartridges.
Oh, see, this one went up. You probably didn't even know we had that. The Second Samurai.
The hell is that shit?
It's a fun fucking piece of shit game.
Shantae is $54. The fuck out of here.
Yeah. Well, whatever. This is our little thing. I think there was a breakdown where it said like which ones.
It says right there. It's $5,000 collection.
No, not that. Where it said like how many Super Nintendo, how many Genesis, how many whatever.
Oh, the breakdown between.
Yeah, the breakdown, but whatever.
Console.
Yeah.
But I guess I don't know. Is there anything left for us to talk about?
Not much.
Covered.
Oh, here, wait, here. We'll do this and then I'll end it. I did a, I guess, mystery box per se. I bought some stuff and they just came in the mail. I don't even know what the hell's in here. They're just upside down on my fucking thing. I was going to do it in the post show, but might as well do it here and show off what the fuck I got. So I know 2 comics because I did buy whatever, an A and B of one cover. And then the rest is, what was it? It's Fan Expo mystery box, 2 Fan Expo. I don't know what the fuck that means. 1 signed, 4 retailer exclusives, and some other bullshit. So I don't know. I don't see what they look like.
It says it on the.
Yeah, like I have like the little note.
Other bullshit.
With the no, they didn't say like a piece of shit. Like whatever.
On a side note, I could tell my brother this because he knows about this. Remember that order I made from Frankie's? All those.
That was like 8 years ago.
Yeah. Okay. So I reached out to them because I'm like, I made this order back in fucking May. Where are my books?
Yeah.
There was nothing on there that hasn't been released. because I like pre-ordered, like I did Bloodborne.
Yeah, you did that. I don't
Everything's
know if
released.
Bloodborne's out actually.
Everything's released. They're all number ones. It's not full runs. All number ones.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So I reached out to them. They go, "Oh, I'm like, can you please let me know what's going on with this order? This was like 2 days ago. I'm like, I made the order back in May. Either tell me the status of my order or give me a refund." All they reply with back is, "We'll send you a refund."
Wow, really? That's probably
No
better.
explanation. Yeah.
Yeah, but guess what, Matt? It's the fucking debit card that got hacked.
Oh,
So how are they going to refund me? I'm like, you have to send me a check. Like, oh, my boss isn't at work this week. I'll get back to you next week. Lizzie. I'm like, what the?
what do you mean? That's good stuff.
Yeah, it's great. Goodbye, Frankie's. Never again. Yeah. Bye-bye, Frankie's.
All right, so yeah, I haven't seen these. This is honestly, God honest truth. I have not seen these. I'll just show them here and I'll look at them blindly with you guys because I have no idea. So some of these are, I don't know what they are. I know 2 comics. The other ones I do not know what they are. So I'll make myself full. Yay, reveal time. All right, so that's a piece of shit. I have no idea what that is.
It's Dark Side.
Yeah.
It's actually a pretty cool cover.
Is that a
Back-
Delato? That looks like a Delato.
It does. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, that's
page.
actually not bad. I don't know the pricing of this. I have no idea. Because it was DC.
I'll watch it Friday. Buy it now. Dark
Oh, that's
Friday
guaranteed.
one.
These are all every single book here will be on
Hard to
sale.
find.
Starting at 20.
That's a Zerdy.
Yeah, if it clears up.
Matt, that's a Zerdy. I think it's a Zerdy.
Harley
Is it only
Quinn,
DC books?
I guess. I don't know. It was random, so got me. All right, let me see what next is. Lasher
That's
variant.
not one of the 9 million symbiotes.
It's hard to
It's a
see his
variant.
face.
It says so.
Is that a Lashley Lasher?
I don't know.
Oh,
Oh,
Johnny Yang.
What the hell is
That
this?
is Something's
Oh,
there
Killing
you go.
Children. That's not bad.
21. That's pretty cool. Don't know what the hell's going on.
It's
You have to,
Yang.
like-
That's what matters.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on there?
I don't know. I just see the mask at the bottom where I wouldn't know what
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what next.
There you go. I got Arrow looking up the
upside
prices for
down.
you in real time.
What is
Oh,
that?
this is this copy of Suicide Squad, Ryan Kincaid exclusive release day signing. So is this one signed? Oh yeah, it's signed right there at the bottom. So Ryan Kincaid.
That's like chibi fucking. What is that?
Yeah,
I would say, yeah, they look like little people in that one.
Yeah.
yeah. The shark looks fucking cool as shit though. Shark Boy.
Deadshot looks good too because you don't see his bottom half.
All right, hold on. I'm missing comments here. All
Shark
right,
Boy? Is that what you called
$6
it?
on eBay. Oh, that's a cool one. Is this supposed to be white on the back? Is that like
Yeah.
a variant?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the one of the crazy the Spider-Man 2099. It's
Yeah.
like $8,000.
Alpha. I don't know. Maybe that one's. Who knows? That's not bad.
Not
looking.
bad.
Yeah.
What is
Hopefully.
that?
Stegman. That's a Stegman, I think.
Yeah,
Oh, the Tyler Kirkham. Tyler Kirkham says at the bottom.
yeah. This is. Yeah, I already saw the signed comic, so that was that. Oh, the next. Oh, so that's it. Shit. Well, yeah. I guess that's whatever. These I bought, and these will be going up. I might actually keep one for CGC.
Oh, that's
Facsimile.
Yeah, the facsimile. I got the normal cover.
Don't you have a clip for that?
No. Don't
Yes,
need
you
a clip
do.
for this.
Yeah, you do.
yeah.
I do?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
actually, yeah, I
clip.
do. Hold on.
Got a few vampire clips.
1 second. Yeah. And then I'll show the next one with it.
I'm a vampire! 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 I'm a vampire!
And then I got the Virgin too. The Virgin's actually pretty sick.
Is that signed by Nicolas Cage?
The certificate's fucking sick looking.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is
Oh,
pretty
that's
cool.
pretty sick.
Yeah, that's actually sick.
Yorn Barends.
Yeah, so most likely all this will be available on Friday. So
You don't like Bjorn?
I don't. It's just a cool cover. I don't even know much about him.
Matt, if you ask my brother right now to name 5 comic book artists, he'd struggle.
No.
Oh.
Okay, let's go. Let's test it.
So
Alright, see how
Rob
long it takes-
Liefeld,
Yeah, there is.
Rob Liefeld, and Rob Liefeld.
Let's
I'm
see how
gonna
long
do
it
it.
takes you to do it.
I'll do active ones, I believe. Not like guys right now that are like
Just go. Stop,
semi-relevant.
stop wasting time. Go.
Okay. Chrissy Zulu, John Jang,
Struggling.
I think he's on the spot. That's why.
Dude, he's struggling already.
Hold on.
He's
Oh,
also
dude,
on the
that's the problem. I have someone in my head. that I'm
Just
not
held
thinking
one in
about
his
people.
hands less than 20 seconds ago.
You
You don't know what it is.
Ryan
Just
Kincaid.
go through your stack of books you have.
Shit. I already lost.
Oh my god, your favorite comic of all time.
Oh no, I'm saying people that like are like
Okay, he
newer.
still
stuff.
draws.
Yeah, but I'm not saying like Todd McFarlane and shit.
Why not?
Like I'm saying I'm trying to do like the newer class, like the
You hit
newer
the weird
people.
ones, all right.
Yeah, like whatever, like John Jang and fucking Chrissy Zulu, Scotty Young, Ji Young Lee, and everybody's favorite what's his name?
He's not modern.
Clayton Crane, everybody's
Oh, okay.
favorite.
Yeah, he is.
For bad reasons, but
Your wife's
Yes,
favorite
Tate,
artist.
that's 100% true. Today's lesson: everyone must watch Vampire's Kiss.
Yes.
Thanks to Spooky, we will be watching that. So I guess that's going to wrap up the Deep Freeze. This is episode 2 of Deep Freeze or 3? This is 3.
I have no idea what we're doing next week, but we'll
do
come up with
another
something.
deep dive. We're going to save the tier list for, let me see, when's Thanksgiving? 2 more weeks? We'll do a tier list for Thanksgiving. I just don't know what yet.
Well, yeah, we got the 22nd is next Tuesday, and then the 29th is the following.
Also, maybe we should do a
That's
tier
after
list next week.
Thanksgiving.
We'll do a tier list next week. Maybe.
Do we know what that is yet, or
I don't know yet. We'll have to discuss.
We have a couple options. We'll figure out something.
I guess we'll have to do one before Thanksgiving, yeah.
So let me see.
yeah.
Do I have an outro video for today?
I think so.
just do a Nicolas Cage one, vampire one, and we'll get out.
Let me see. I'll use this one again. All right. So,
Well, thank everybody in the chat. Thank you again, Spooky, for coming through and being another panelist with us.
Yay! Yeah, thanks for having me.
yay.
Of course.
Yeah, man. Again, just last little thing, because whatever. This will be available on Friday. So stay tuned. It actually looks better now, but then no crazy. Oh, there we go. There's the light. So whatever. Thank you, everybody. Let's do a little PSA to everybody else that's here. We also got, so tomorrow we're auctioning again. Then after that on Thursday, we got Mad Chatter with J1 and Jelly.
Mm-hmm.
And then Friday, back to auction again. So stick tuned to everything here with MadHouse. We got content all the time now. We're taking everybody's spot here. We're doing Mad Chatter and this and that and auctions. So we're trying to give everybody as much as
every
we can.
need.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, and then you guys had a bunch of this today, so that was always good.
God, what movie is that from?
That might be. No, that's not Snake Eye. That might be I Am the Greatest. That thing.
Oh
So,
God! All right, just shut it off now. It's enough. Bye,
All
everyone.
right, so here to end the show, we'll do. I'm trying to find at least a little bit of a long clip.
Oh my God!
This.
Petty displays of wealth. How can your short lifespans allow such narcissism?
Yeah, but look at all the hunky boys.
I do not care for hunky boys.